How it do, how it be, how it is, chat. Welcome in and welcome back. It's good to see you all again. As you know, I'm Sir Feffers, the humble dungeon master for the long shot table, and today we are getting back into Terraform right where we left off. I'm very excited. The party went up against some very disturbing leech nonsense. They're currently in the lands of Amirda, a beautiful pink flower petaled forest, which has been slowly being terraformed, roll credits, into a swamp. The party is on their way to the Circle of the Silver Bastion to find the djinn known as Eviosa, to warn her that there is a evil elite faction known as the Chain Circle. George, I'm scared for you. An elite circle that is bottling up djinn and using them for assumedly dastardly reasons. What else? After Pod had another one of his episodes where he became overly enamored with death, he had a fun little conversation. With Amiss, his god. And it was very interesting, and it ended on this kind of empty note. This kind of disturbing tone. Very excited to explore that more. The party is hauling ass towards the center of the Silver Bastion with a couple of allies. We've got Seven, the ranger and childhood friend of Levy, the centaur Bartholomew, and Leandersil and Leondersil, two satyrs. Those three NPCs are also members of the Silver Bastion. Thank you all for being here. If you want to get caught up, especially see that amazing scene with Pod, feel free to hit up the YouTube, Jake and Feffers. And if you are interested in joining our community, head over to the Discord. We are as chaotic as we are wholesome, and we also use it for various visual aids. I think that's it for me. Let me throw it over to Taylor and Tracy.
Hi everyone, I'm Taylor Ann Tracy. You can find me everywhere as Taylor Ann Tracy. I am the story writer and GM for the LARP called Heinefall. Check it out at heinefall.com. It's super fun. We've also been implementing an entire world of text roleplay, so you can even come in and before you play the main game, explore being a character in the known world of Heinefall. It's great. Check it out. I play Eshna. I forget that we talk about our characters too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I play Eshna. She is a Circle of the Stars druid, Kalishtar. She just everything in me just wants to get to Eviosa so I can just fix the djinn stuff. Yeah, so that's where she is. She's been a bird flapping in the air, and that's where.
Aerial support.
Aerial
we
support.
Have the skies.
She maybe like pooped on one of them maybe at some point during the fight, but that's the best she got.
It was guidance, you know, just
yeah,
a little
guidance. Yeah. I'll pass
Gross.
it to George.
You can keep it.
Hello, according to Jeff, I'm Chat today. So hi everybody, I'm Chat. Nice to meet you. I do Avatar Legends, and if you're going to MomoCon or Gen Con, you will see me there, and also ColossalCon, you'll see me there. I go to conventions and I do Avatar: The Last Airbender stuff because I freaking love that. Yeah, Pod's kind of crazy. Pod's in satyr form right now, and went through a lot of things. So if you missed it, watch it because it was cool. We'll see what happens with that starting today. Let's go to Narian.
Hello, according to Jeff, I am also Chat, and I'm playing Anarian, the Fallen ASMR cleric. He survived last session, so that's good. And now he's just booking it, trying to get to where I don't know where we're going. We're going somewhere with fighting, so yay. Dorky.
Hello, chat. My name is Chat, and I am happy to be here today. Yeah, we go into fight looking all beaten and bruised because Levy tried to accidentally TPK the entire party. That was great. That was fun. It happened. Everybody lived, so it's fine. And I am very excited to see how the cousin is gonna play into all of this, because at this point I'm certain the cousin is probably with the Jinn or somewhere nearby. So that's my big thing. I play Levy. You'll get to know her, love or hate her, whatever you choose, later. Yeah, okay.
We love Levy. Thilo.
Hi, my name's Chat. You can find me on the internet. I play Thilo Chat, the Order of Scribes Wizard and partial Rune Knight Fighter. I just love chatting with my friends. And I hope I can do more of that today. Okay, for real, I'm terrified. I almost died, and I don't know where Pops is. I hope I find him. If Eviosa does not have my dad, I'm a fighter.
I mean, you
Probably
are 2
not.
levels of fighter.
I will run. I will most likely run away, but I hope she got my dad.
All right, let's dive in. Eshna, you have been watching the fight from on high, and let's get a perception check as the party is hustling their buns with the guidance of Leanne and Leon and Bartholomew the Centaur. High up in the sky, overlooking these petaled trees.
You want me to roll it?
Yeah.
Got 21.
21, nice. The first thing you notice is you can see the rot. You can see the various issues that are popping up. You can see various trees sinking into the earth in various patches here and there. And to your shock and awe, you see one of the nearby mountains begin sliding like sideways away from the direction and crumbling. It's not fully destroyed, but whatever the mass magical transformation going on from this the plague known as Irior is vastly powerful, to the point of literal mountains being moved. You can see a landslide going off into one side.
no.
You can vaguely see a monastery get obliterated.
Oh no.
The children.
Which one? Is it the guy? Is it the one with the blind guy?
No, that one's back south.
All right.
Dang it.
Still a chance to be friends.
This is an unknown, unnamed monastery.
Oh, no.
More importantly, an unrated one, an unlooted one. So I mean, that's
There's
disappointing.
stuff over there for Levy to find.
With you said a 21 or a 22 with
A
perception?
21.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh man, if it was a 22, you'd be able to see even more.
Even more, I know, right?
Yeah.
Gosh dang it.
How many
Should've
feet is
rolled
per
an
point?
18.
Is that like 100 feet every point of perception?
You can hear the screams and the dying of combat.
Oh.
Every now and then you see like an arrow out from the trees, or a blast of energy of a spell being cast farther away to the north. DnD yelp. That's hilarious. And with that, you have
I also heard unrated, so I was like, okay, this is going somewhere, I guess. I don't know.
and with that, you have a general understanding of where the centaur is guiding the party.
Okay. Can I like?
Okay, hold on. Guiding the party? I'm the one on a super dumb fast horse.
You're right. Let's say this. Let's get
I'm zooming.
just for that. Let's get a survival check from Philo to see if he is consistently going in the right direction.
Oh wait, can I see?
We're about to do let me see if I can let the DM let me roll a different thing other than survival check. That's what we're about to make.
Hurry, poop him with guidance.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I guidance him?
What's the
I was-
range on guidance? I'm down.
Touch.
Oh,
Yeah, you gotta touch him.
Touch
Yeah.
poop.
I mean, if the poop touches him, then
If I imbue the poop with guidance,
I touched
and just hope
the
it
poop.
doesn't land on a bad guy.
Your Honor, I touched the poop.
Can I get advantage for having the map and also knowledge of the direction I'm going?
I will make the roll easier for you based on that, but I will not
I
give
accept.
you advantage.
Okay, well that's a 6.
nailed it.
Does it help that bookmark points north?
Yeah, actually.
That is actually.
I'll
That's
give you
genuinely
advantage
a skill
because
that bookmark has.
I forgot bookmark points directly north and you're going directly north. Fuck. Okay.
My little Pikachu.
Shit.
Okay, well that's a 4.
All right.
Heshna, you see that in the attempt to get around a certain blighted area, Thylo has course corrected off to the east a bit and is going astray.
I'm just gonna get within mind linking distance of him. I'm just gonna go, Thylo, go just a little to the right. You're a little off course.
And you hear back. Thank you. His head.
You're welcome. Take deep breaths.
My
deep
need
breaths.
to find my dad
Count to
outweighs my
10.
fear.
You'll be okay.
Excellent. Ashton, do you return to the party?
I'm just gonna stay like within mind link with Thylo, and I'm gonna go like to the edge of that to
Okay.
try and look out for what they might run into ahead. So if we run into anything, hopefully I can
Okay.
stop them and do a sneak attack or something.
And Anarian, you're flying, correct? You
Hells
flew
yeah.
over to
I
meet
don't-
up with Pod at the end.
Right.
Did you like pick him up and fly off, or are you hustling your buns?
We're probably hustling our buns because it only lasts a minute.
Okay. So you're moving with Pod through the forest. The centaur, Levy, you're on his back, and you watch as Bartholomew like looks over his shoulder, past you, and sees that Anarian in his plate armor is trucking along and being a good sport about it. But it registers to Bartholomew that Anarian has spent a lot of spell slots, and the rest of the party has as well. And he slowly pulls up a bit, and you can see that Levy, you can see that he's thinking about something. He's weighing a decision that is likely important. What do you do, Levy?
Whoa, what's wrong? What's wrong? Why are we stopping? He's still going. He's getting further away. Thylo,
At like
I can't even see him anymore.
200 feet per 6 seconds. Yeah, I'm.
Thylo,
gone.
Thylo, they slowed down.
Technically booking.
Thylo, they slowed down. Wait, hold on. Deep breaths. Hold on.
What are you thinking? You have that thinky frown and that weird vein has popped up. What?
I can't force that. He stops and goes, well, if I'm to bring help, which is what you are, you will need to be fresh for the fight before us.
Oh, for fighting. Yes. 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 Oh.
But if
Yeah.
this all goes south, and my lady...
No, that's a really good point. You hear like a weird pitchy. Oh, Anarian. No.
You okay there, brother? I mean, other person that I walk around with all the time.
Pod disguised as a satyr and the other satyr that is with the party are kind of on both sides of Anarian, helping him catch his breath. If it
Where's
goes
7?
7 is with Pod and Anarian and Levy.
Okay.
Good question.
Seven's
though.
that
Just
character
tree
that just
striding.
keeps randomly disappearing and then reappearing, and we're just like, You ran away again, didn't
Such
you?
is the way of party NPCs, I think. They'll
Okay,
pipe
when you
up
remember
they're
them,
needed.
and it's almost better when they get forgotten though, because they're safer that way.
True. Plus,
Yeah.
it's not their spotlight. You know, it's y'all spotlight. Y'all should be having more of the. Anyway,
You just give
Kevin
free
can have
etherealness.
yeah, right. Okay. If I do this thing, and he looks at the satyrs. The satyrs are kind of wide-eyed, and she rejects you and casts you out. It will not go well for me.
You know, people say that my intuition is really spot on, and right now, I truly believe we're not going to get cast out.
Roll persuasion.
Gosh dang it.
You're lucky.
Excuse me, I'm the
out of
main
earshot for
character.
that one,
I
Abby.
can't get cast out.
Do you
Hey, yeah,
not know
can
who
I
I
get advantage for
am?
plot armor?
It's like mage armor, but way better.
Yep. It's exactly the AC you need every time.
Oh,
I think I'm gonna make a homebrew plot armor.
17.
17. He looks you dead in the eye and takes your measure. Get your friend and follow me. And he starts moving west-northwest. Your friend being
Anarian,
Philo.
get our friend. No, as she's still on his back.
Listen, I'm not gonna slow down if Ed wants to play his character just constantly booking it out and moving away.
I sent him a message.
Yeah, if he,
Did he listen to it?
Keeping an eye on everybody.
I don't wanna. He's over there. I gotta. Alright. Like chase me after Philo, tell him
Clang,
to-
clang,
I
clang,
don't know if
clang.
anyone can catch up to Philo is the thing.
Not
No.
at 200 every 6 seconds,
Not
no
a
way.
chance.
What's up,
Uh,
Ed?
I told him as soon as they slowed down.
There's,
Yeah, so
everyone
he
has
knows.
a telepathic link with me.
Yeah.
But how
Oh,
far?
What's the range?
There's no range on telepathic.
Oh,
circle.
okay. Oh, it's
Or
pods.
bond or whatever it's
Pods
Yeah,
has the
mine's
mile.
a mile long.
Gotcha. Okay.
Just to be clear, Esther, Thyla's probably still not coming back to us, is he?
Thilo, they're going a different direction, bud.
Philo, we need your brain here for strategy. They want to talk to you about strategy stuff, and they want to hear your thoughts and theories on some cool things.
I
They wanna
promise
be
you,
your
they
friend.
want nothing to do with me.
Trust me, they really do. They want your help.
Hey, brother Thyla, you got this!
It's
Okay,
big
I'm
brain
gonna look
time
at-
over here.
I support your decisions no matter what.
I'm gonna look at the dagger floating over my shoulder.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, "What do you think, bookmark?"
What?
Do we go back with the centaur and our friends, or do we keep trying to go forward and find Eviosa?
I don't have a huge grasp on what's going on here, but sticking together always feels like the best way to not end up in a ditch.
Asked the bookmark with abandonment issues whether or not we should follow the friends.
Philo, they
I'm
said they
just-
have ancient texts here.
I'ma just follow the centaur. You guys do whatever you're gonna do.
There's
I'm gonna
secrets.
grab-
Old ancient
I'm gonna grab
secrets.
bookmark. I'm gonna grab bookmark and say, "Okay, take us."
200 feet or 300 feet?
500.
500? You're significantly
dimension
closer. I don't know if the horse comes with you.
They can run 200 feet in 6
horse.
seconds, so it'll be there by the time.
Yeah, the horse will catch up. Okay. Bartholomew the Centaur deviates from the intended path, moving off of the Silver Road, and moving through a couple of trees, skirting around a couple of blighted areas. You come across a few bodies, both eldritch and otherwise. More of these nasty swamp creatures that have been coughed up from the mire, and many more centaurs and elves and humans. Thylo would see a few elves, which is in itself interesting. Music speaking.
I'm on high alert, and I was going to stay at the back anyway, as far away from the centaur as possible.
Okay. You find yourself stepping into a glade, and what you initially assume are pineapples in the ground are some strange fruits that you have not seen before. You get the little sprouts, little fern-like sprouts, and there's two individuals that appear to be gardeners, tending to this grove that's tucked away in this hidden glade. And one of them is a young woman. The other one is this old hunched over man. And they both kind of look up at first, kind of startled, and then they relax a little bit as they see the satyrs and centaurs. The old hunched man goes to speak, and he takes a long raspy breath when the younger one goes, "The hell is going on out there? What is it? We're not, it's bad, it sounds bad, it smells bad, it's all bad, isn't it?" And Leanne goes, "Oh yeah, it's all very bad, it's a bad time."
I'm gonna fly down still in raven form and just sit on probably Anarian's shoulder.
Okay, in Druidic, Bartholomew begins saying, "I have brought warriors who will help us fight the evil that has come to our circles, but they need the panacea." And Boaz goes, "Ooh," and the younger one goes, "Absolutely not. Do you know what kind of peril our good lady would bring down upon us if we gave away some of the fruits without her say so? It will be a bad time for all of us. Rest assured you, Bartholomew." And Boaz goes, sorry, the hunched man goes, "Well, let's think on this now. Let's not be hasty. I think there might be an exception to be made." And the two of them immediately fall to bickering like old people, like an ancient couple on rocking chairs, but in Druidic.
Question,
Levy-
Steph, what did you say the name of the thing was?
Panacea, an all-healing fruit.
Okay,
I thought you said
Yeah,
penicillin.
got it.
So I'm glad for that character.
Yeah, no, he did.
In many
He
ways,
did
it's an
need to
all-healing
say pen-
fruit.
yeah.
Just-
There's no
Yeah,
shot I said
he-
penicillin.
It's not what
you
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 said.
wanted to.
I heard panacea.
I mean, you went halfway through.
I
it.
heard, yeah. But I also have bad hearing. But so Levy has been translating to the rest of the group, and she's like translating kind of word for word. And then as soon as they start talking about the fruit, and like she's going blah 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 blah, "This is the fruit." And she just like looks over, and now they're bickering and stuff, and she's like, "I can't keep up with that, guys. This is the fruit. Operation Get the Fruit. This is it. It's go time."
I mean, aren't they discussing whether or not they'll just give us some?
Give us some, yes. But that has not been my life mission, to be given some. My life mission has been to take some without them knowing.
If they're afraid of her getting mad at them for giving one away, imagine how mad she's going to be at us for taking one without any permission.
Well, no, hang on.
What?
If they don't give it to us and we take it from them, then she can't be mad at them.
But she can be mad at
I
us,
can go
and
with
we
that.
need her to not be mad at us.
No, I can go
to
with
be
that.
mad
If they
at
don't give it to
Lavina.
us. Why you say my full name? I'm scared now.
He's practicing the dad voice I taught.
Ben, you're gonna say something?
Give me where are these fruit? Like, where are we?
So
And then where's
about
are there
40
fruits
feet from
kinda
you,
everywhere?
you're kind of surrounded by open grass. And about 40 feet from you, around you see maybe 30 or so of these underground fruits with little springies of flora popping out of the ground. And Eshna, you would note that this nick of the woods, if you will, is highly invested. There is a powerful primordial magic that sustains the land here. I think you're muted.
I am. Has Eshna, in any of her times of like, I know she hasn't been on Earth for a really, really long time, but like when she was in the stars, or in her druid village, did they ever teach her how to like connect to
Investiture?
investiture?
The Jinn were able to wield the investiture to their will and create things like panacea. They would also make drinks, what you might call ambrosia,
Okay.
out of panacea fruits. So you know a little bit of this, but the craft of wielding
Okay.
investiture might be beyond you.
Because
But-
I was just thinking, like, if I could even just connect to investiture and like cast plant growth on the area,
Mm,
if it could make a couple extra fruits, that then they wouldn't
that
even
might be
have to
possible.
say.
That might be
Okay.
possible.
I'm gonna hop down from Anarian, and I'm gonna form into back to myself. Hello. Sorry. I met them earlier, but I was just in bird form for a little while. Hi, I'm Eshna. I might have a solution to your dilemma, if you don't mind me trying something.
Boaz kind of steps forward and makes an insight check on you.
Great. I'm gonna go and I'm just gonna like sit crisscross applesauce and put my hands into the dirt and everything like that, and I'm gonna cast plant growth on the area and see if I can just connect it all to the investiture to help it out.
This is the most fertile soil you have ever experienced.
Sweet.
To everyone's shock, at first there's nothing, and then two little leaves pop out of the ground, and a small coiling bud blooming with flower. To which you hear all the NPCs involved, maybe except Seven, who's just kind of like looking, who's watching everyone's six. You know, he's the ranger. He's making sure that no one's getting got and snuck up on, because he's got to be good for something, right?
You took a hit. It's fine.
Yeah. Everyone is shocked that you are capable of doing this. And the young woman kind of crosses across and kind of kneels down. Both knees, kind of sits on her heels and kind of goes, "That is extraordinary. You did this with ease."
Well, I am a druid after all. It's a bit of what we do.
What level druid are you again?
It's only a 6.
Okay. That's still powerful if you compare it to a commoner.
Okay.
She greets you in Druidic. "Apologies. We did not know we had guests from another circle. Well met."
Well met to you. No apologies needed. I know we came here a bit unannounced, if not uninvited, but graciously received, which I appreciate.
We will take all the help we can get in this trying time. And Boaz goes, yes! I'm Boaz.
Nice to meet you, Boaz.
I
That's how you warm up.
bugs.
This is how you warm up before stream, right, Jeff?
What's that?
This is how you warm up before stream, right?
Yeah. I look in the mirror and go,
You do that every morning, so.
Jake wakes up and distantly, Pod, you hear the satyr who's got his dead brother on his shoulder goes, look at that, brother. It's another one of the, it's another circle. Isn't that cool? What am I doing?
Odd kind of like reaches over and kind of moves the mouth a little bit. Yeah, it's super great.
He laughs.
Wait, how long ago did his brother die?
Not long.
It was during the fight.
Yeah, it was during the fight. It was before the fight, actually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, dang it. So, like...
Yeah, we
I
can't
can't
revive.
cast-
No,
Dang it.
yeah, I could have done that too, but we can't. So I did cast the thing that for like 10 days he can't turn undead or he doesn't like rot or anything like that. So we got 10 days to revive him.
Okay.
He did try.
Yeah.
Okay. So I was like, if it was at the end of the fight...
Yeah, you grow. It continues to grow and flourish until you have a fully formed fruit. And Boaz goes, "It's not the fact that you are able to do it, dear. It is," and he says this in common. "It is the fact that you know you can do it. This is quite beyond the ken of most individuals. You must be greatly versed in investiture."
I have spent my fair time around very good teachers.
He immediately dives into like a weirdly alien philosophical tangent about bugs.
Oh,
And
the stink bugs are my favorite too. Yes, they're very pretty.
the young woman eventually like shoves him and he's like and she
Actually,
goes,
just hears in her mind, lol, rip.
she goes, "I'm May. It is nice to meet you all."
Oh, May, we've been looking for you.
Why? I didn't do it. I didn't do shit.
Did you have what?
That's exactly what a guilty person would say.
I heard quite the opposite. I heard you fell in love.
I did.
Yes.
Sounds like you did something.
I'm up to a lot of stuff. I got a lot of balls in the air. You know what I'm saying? I'm juggling.
You and I are gonna have a talk later without the other ears.
Okay.
Well, congratulations. You two seem very happy.
Oh. Boss goes, and he's like, oh, no. No.
And Marion laughs too because that was a joke.
Yeah. She goes, no, I fell in love with nature and the growing of green things and soft earth and rain. I don't know what you've heard.
Is this bad poetry?
Is nature their name?
No,
And Rain is your kid?
no.
Oh.
I simply I don't
Is this like the druidic equivalent of someone being like, I'm married to Jesus?
Kinda, but she's also struggling with in this world and stuff like that. She's also ace and does not know how to properly convey that to strangers because she doesn't really talk to people aside from Boaz, and that's not the kind of thing that they talk about.
They talk about bugs.
They talk about bugs and earth. No, I find myself in love with that which grows in the earth and becomes beautiful.
I'm just gonna kind of take her hands like between mine, and I'm just gonna be like, and that is beautiful, and love is love, and I'm happy that you're happy. We were just asked to check in on you and to make sure that you were doing all right.
By who?
Yeah. And she like motions her closer because she wants to whisper the nickname and not just shout it out, which I also can't remember at the moment. So remind me, what was the nickname?
His name was Lord Braylor, so I think it might have been
Bray Bray.
Bray
Bray Bray.
By Bray Bray.
Is he well?
Yeah. Have you heard the recent news?
No, I haven't even heard the old news.
Oh, well, he has become what is he, the Lord of the Bridge or the Lord of the Bridge? Just very recently.
Oh, poor thing.
Yeah. 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 We're gonna teach him how to stress manage and stuff like that. It's on the list.
Well, that's very sweet. Go ahead.
At this point, all of you are going to hear in your head a very panicked, hey, there's like a djinn being attacked right now, and we need to not do this. Whatever this is, people are dying.
Right. I'm gonna shove the fruit that I just at Levy, and I'll be like, and in her mind, here, they didn't give it to you. I gave it to you.
Hold on. Boaz steps up and he watches. He takes a butterfly and places it on the fruit.
I don't eat
Magic.
butterflies, sir. No.
He watches magic, and you see the color drain from the wings and encompass the fruit. And then you blink, and the color's back on the wings. And he puts out a finger, and he puts it on his head and goes, Now it's potent.
Was it the butterfly that made it potent, or whatever that magic was?
I want to look at that butterfly super close.
You make a nature check.
Yes.
Pod is immediately like, all right, put butterflies in fruit from now on.
Fruit salad.
No.
Flutter.
Does it have to be nature? Or can it be animal handling?
Yeah, you can do animal handling.
Oh, sweet. That was a terrible decision on your part. 21.
Okay. It is not a bug
With my
from
plus
this
9
land.
to animal.
It is not a bug from this land. The best you can describe what you're seeing is some kind of primordial butterfly. It is akin to an elemental of some kind.
So my next question is, what is its challenge rating, and can I wild shape into it?
It's pretty useless.
Dang
but
it.
you are more than welcome to be a primordial butterfly.
Okay.
Yeah, upon closer inspection, the wings aren't even attached. They just kind of float along, and the little legs also aren't attached. And it's only got the one eye in the center.
Whoa.
Not that Pod is thinking about this too greatly, but like, is it safe to say that this could possibly be a familiar?
No, this is in fact an insect.
Okay.
It's just not from round here.
Not from around
Levy.
these parts.
Do you remember Amy, the air gymnast that taught our fighting classes back in Cairn?
Yes.
Do you remember what she said about the fruit?
Me, no. Levy might. Remind me.
If it's offered to you, say no, but steal it anyway. She'll forgive you, probably.
In my hands, and you want me to give it back?
Yeah. I don't trust anybody here.
Thank you, but this is too great for me to accept.
It's not mine. It's your druid friend.
I'll take it back.
You taught me this to be polite. You also can't accept it. That's a bad example.
Okay.
Levy, are you feeling all right?
Everybody would have heard
Return
me
to
say
the
that,
earth.
Levy.
I didn't know if you were doing it just to her.
Even 7 is like.
Yeah, I don't
oh,
have the
okay.
ability. I don't have the ability
okay.
to do just one at a time. So everybody in the link would have heard it.
Okay, I'm gonna be like, it's all right. I will take it. Thank you. And then in the mind link, I'm just gonna be like, if we can't take the ones that are touched by a butterfly, I can take the seeds out of this one and grow more.
I think it kind of like went all into it, like the way the colors went in. It was like all
I
in.
mean, we can just pretend.
Don't worry, guys. I know
So-
where the fruit is now.
So if I just pluck it out of Esh's hands, does that count as stealing? And now I can have it. Is that?
I don't
I
know
would
how
say
this
no.
works. There's
No,
an
I'm
Air
worried
Genasi Terran
about
that
the
said say no
butterfly.
and then steal it.
Yeah. I think
I'm
it's
worried
to
about
do
the
with
thing that butterfly
butterfly.
just did. I don't want whatever deal
Okay, so
was just put into the fruit. When the fruit gets back into my hands after the butterfly, can I notice anything different about it?
Yeah, it is cold to the touch.
And it was
It was
normal
not.
before?
It was not cold to the touch. It now is. Yes.
Yeah.
He definitely did.
yeah.
Boaz definitely did something to it.
Yeah, so the butterfly did something. It feels different. It feels cold.
So what exactly does the butterfly thing do? Like,
secrets, and you're out of time. You must go.
Do we
Right.
just split this one between all of us, or
Oh. Yeah.
Philo, you
I
got
look
that
at
horse
Pod.
ready?
The horse would be here by now. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Someone's
hopping
like,
on it, and I have a thing that I would like to do, but Pod.
I was just gonna ask if during this whole conversation, Pod could steal one of the fruits.
That's a pretty high sleight of hand check, but I'll allow it.
Okay.
because we are doing the conversation silently.
How do I'm gonna give myself guidance, but how do I get advantage on this?
You wait for Philo to make a move, and when
Oh,
everyone's
right.
distracted,
Olo, make a move.
Do the thing.
I'm hopping on the horse, and I am full gallop, past everybody. Like
Okay.
I'm not going out of the way. I'm just going in the direction I think is like straight north, according to Bookmark.
The thing was to leave us.
And I'm screaming.
Okay, yeah,
out
everyone
loud.
turns. Pod with the help action, sleight of hand at advantage.
I was gonna say I would definitely help
Oh well, that's
or
okay.
grab my own.
Let's
Can I grab my
see. 24 plus sleight of hand
You try.
is a 38 sleight of hand.
Whoa!
Homie,
I'm
with
not
the
gonna get
rogue
that
levels.
high.
God.
Oh my goodness
Damn.
gracious.
Pod doesn't always rogue, but when he does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even think we needed the distraction.
You gently hand into the
God
earth
damn.
and palm one of these fruits and tuck it.
just one with a 38.
Yeah.
It wasn't a sleight of hand.
Yeah. He wasn't aiming for multiple.
I mean,
Levy with a 26. You like move sideways away from the horse and land and also palm easily, deftly, and wrap it away into your pockets. So now the party has 3.
As I'm going by, no secrecy. Mage hand plucking one and zooming away.
so
And I'm
everyone is,
gonna yell while I'm doing it. She'll forgive me.
everyone is looking at him, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'm gonna like look at them and be like, in exchange for that one, here you go. And I'm gonna throw the cold one at them and I'm like, so sorry. We'll go help you now. Start sprinting after them.
Okay.
If she's saying that, I'm gonna cast greater invisibility on myself. And I'm gonna grab 2 more.
As Okay. Okay. You cast
then-
greater invisibility on yourself, and you watch Boaz
Oh no.
Hey,
Oh.
Boaz has to catch what I'm throwing
Yeah,
at
yeah,
him.
yeah.
They're distracted.
You know,
This is this
There's
is while
a
they're not
fruit
looking.
coming for his face.
roll. But it's
Roll,
also
roll,
it's
roll
also
your boat.
his garden, and you know, you still gotta roll. Let's say stealth at advantage.
Is that a flat roll for
Guidance.
Narian then?
A flat roll.
Does the Narian have heavy
Is
armor
he
that
wearing plate?
is disadvantage?
I have armor that does not invoke
Ooh,
disadvantage.
nice.
I have
Ooh.
mithril
Nice.
plate or whatever it is.
Everyone steals the
Oh, you
penicillin.
fancy,
Good.
huh?
Oh, fancy.
Overcharged anyway.
17.
17. Okay. You cast it and then just casually. And because you rolled a 17, you're not noticed by Boaz. But you do notice that Boaz opens his other eye while he's looking around. He doesn't see you because you rolled really high on stealth. Who's got the highest passive perception aside from Thylo, because Thylo's gone?
Me and
Got it.
Narian.
Okay. Let's say Anarian, because you're keeping an eye out and you're like, hey, I'm invisible. You notice that his other eye is rotted. And definitely arcane looking in some way. But he continues on with his cackling, good-natured self. Bartholomew says, the elf was right. We must ride to battle. He scoops up Levy again.
Woo!
Dead
Catch
eye
you on the flip
Boaz.
side.
That's
Go!
Is everyone ready, or anything else we want to convey before we scooch?
Don't we need a long rest at some point?
No.
Maybe.
No? No
Yeah.
one needs a long rest?
We eat this fruit, maybe not.
Not with the fruit.
Not if you eat your penicillin. It's good for upper respiratory infections.
Okay.
Such as loss of 3rd and 4th level spells.
Okay, the party continues towards the fight. Are we consuming the fruit?
I want to do maybe a medicine check or something on it first, but yeah.
Sure.
Not yet for me. I think I'm going to save it so I'm a little more depleted.
Smart.
Because I also don't have one on me right now.
Uh,
Yeah, I know.
I'm
nine-
casting Identify as I ride.
19?
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for someone else to eat it.
Yeah,
Smart.
that's wise.
That's wise.
Foods.
I'll be the first one.
You can always count on pod.
Resistant to poison and things.
You cast
Oh, there you go.
Identify. Not only is this some panacea, which gives you the attributes of a long rest without any of the time constrained, assuming you eat the whole thing, but you get to roll and see if you get a boon.
Oh, one of those, huh?
Yeah, it's one of them.
A minor or major?
Roll, find out.
Oh no.
Oh.
Just
I
like
mean,
a
Boyle
straight
got his legs
D20.
back, so I mean,
Yeah, so y'all will get a telepathic from Philo after 10 minutes of riding.
There's a brief. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
And you'll hear, if you're hurt, if you're tired, eat the fruit. Eat all of the fruit. And then a very telepathic munch.
Nom nom.
Nom.
I'm assuming the benefits of a long rest do not include me being able to change my spells. Is that?
I mean, sure.
Because that's a time thing.
Yeah, that is a time thing.
So is
It says
resting.
during a long. Well, it says during the course, as part of a long rest, if you spend X amount of time.
Oh, I see.
To memorize
Spells.
spells and stuff, yeah.
I see.
Yeah,
I
he
see.
technically
Yeah.
has to sit there and read his damn book every
Oh, you have
day.
to study. Nerd.
He's got homework.
Ugh.
All right, so who
All
eats
right,
the
Penny.
first one? Pod?
I ate the fruit.
You eat the first
I-
one. Roll.
I don't know. Yeah, I was.
First and foremost, roll a D100.
That is an 85.
Okay, now roll a d8.
That's a 1.
A 1. Oh.
Oh.
The creature regains 3d8 plus 4 hit points, and its skin sheds bright light in a 5-foot radius and dim light for an additional 5 feet for 1 hour.
So I don't
You're a
even
glow
get all of
stick.
the long rest hit points? I just
Yeah, you get the long
3d8?
rest. You get the long rest, and then I'll say it's temp HP. Roll 3d8
Okay.
plus 4. Who's next?
Good thing Thylo's in the lead. He's just a beacon that
Yeah.
we're following.
Yeah, distantly in the far off forest. Bing! And he hates
Oh,
it.
there he is.
I'll go next. Let's hope it's not a 1 like last time. It's a 29.
29, no boon for you.
Dang it, I wanted to glow.
But you get a long rest. So that's nice. Anarian?
Who all is around me at this point?
You've got the party minus Thylo. You've got 7. You've got the centaur and the satyr with the satyr's dead brother over one shoulder.
Okay, so I'm going to, before I eat the fruit, I'm going to cast Death Ward on myself,
Okay.
my last 4th level slot. And then
Smart.
I'm going to cast Aid at 3rd level on Eshnapod and Levy.
Ooh, scrumptious.
So that's going to be, is it 15 temp HP? Oh, no, 15 max HP.
Okay.
8 hours. And then I'm going to use my last one to cast it again on myself, the centaur, and the last satyr.
Also, just because I should have said this, 7 and
Oh, 7.
Boaz have a beautiful moment where they reconvene for the first time in years and years and years, and they have a little weepy moment.
We stand.
Anarian, sorry, I missed the last part.
Yeah, I guess I'll actually give it to 7. So me 7 and... Or did he stay back there?
As
Or you
much as
come
he
with us?
wants to, he's gonna come with.
Okay, then he's going to get aid.
Okay.
Because I get 3, so yeah. Which one looks worse, the centaur or the satyr?
The centaur.
Okay, so centaur.
Thylo looks the worst.
You're not here.
Thylo wants to go home.
Wait, what's your charisma?
Mine?
Yeah.
0.
Oh. Well, you're
10, but
average.
0.
You're average.
Hey, what's up, CB?
I'm tall. That's all I got.
You're right, though. I'm pretty sure centaurs are... I know satyr's got at least like a 14 charisma, so...
CB, the party has found some primal fruits. It's a
So then-
panacea and gives them the property of a long rest.
So with all of that
Raise your hand
done,
if you've ever had penicillin shot into a butt cheek. It's not
Huh?
fun.
Go ahead, Troy. Jake.
I'll eat the fruit.
All right, roll a d100 as you feel the properties of a long rest take hold. I am a primal fruit.
78.
78. Sorry, just too short. But
Oof.
you do get the long rest. Properties. You
So
get all your
it's
spell
80 and
slots back.
above.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Levy. Also, these fruit are also cold to the touch. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna eat the
But he
fruit.
wasn't tricking us. As far as we know.
We'll never know. We ran away.
I got secrets.
Thylo's number 1 choice.
I'm crazy. I'm crazy old Boaz. I like
82.
bugs. Just made it. Roll a d8.
Okay. 8.
8.
Roll a d4.
Another useless one, guys. Whispers intrude on a creature's mind for 24 hours. For the duration, the creature can telepathically communicate with any creature it can see within 120 feet of it.
Man, that's really what we're missing.
Just when you thought you could shut down our communication.
Is that everyone?
Whoa,
but
somebody else who has
Anarian?
constant whispers in their head?
Is that the entire party with telepathy aside from Anarian?
Yes.
I think
I've always had a one-on-one thing that I can do too. I've just never needed to.
Well, now you can hear everything.
Now you have multiple voices in there.
Okay, so that said, as you guys are getting closer and closer, the mountain far to the west does fully collapse, but if collapse was westward, not eastward towards the party.
Are we talking like it just like fell into itself, or is this like a Blazing Saddles end of the movie? It was just a piece of cardboard the whole time and it just fell over to the west.
More like on the western side sinks in, so the whole thing shifts and moves in a landslide.
Yeah, so more like Blazing Saddles.
I'll take it. Everyone, as they get closer and closer, once they're within a mile of where they're about to get, which makes no sense, but whatever. You begin hearing voices, all of you except Anarian. And it's for Pod, it's your parents. For Thylo, it's actually Duin, not your dad. For Eshna, it's Mere Sky. And for Levi, it's Eshna. And all of the voices are very upset. And they're berating you. But this does become a bit overwhelming. Everyone roll a wisdom check to see if you can push this out of your mind and continue with the ability to telepathically communicate.
16.
Narian is just good to go. Doesn't have any telepathic abilities. 16. Okay, you're good.
30.
11, you're bad. Oh, 30.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, you're good to go. 11, you begin to feel overwhelmed by Duin. Who is like, stop moving my chess set! You do this every week! And the pantheon of voices in your head.
If he can hear me back, which I'm assuming he can't, but if he could, he would just hear screaming.
Yeah, play into the narrative. What's the knife's name?
Bookmark.
Bookmark is like, what?
What's going on? Why is it so loud in here? Thylo!
And starts like nudging your face, like panicking. Ow! And that is where you finally pull into the glade. You see this city that is in combat. There are these horrifying eldritch, nightmarish creatures stalking about, moving into these tree houses and throwing people out. You can see various spellcasters hurling magic against them, and there's just full large-scale battle happening all around you. As you move into this clearing, you can see one temple, one ancient petrified temple, kind of in the center, and on top of it is Irior, this massive undulating mass, kind of like an ooze but more fleshy, and it's kind of Kirby munching on top of the building. And slowly you can see the acid drooling down as it's trying to eat away and eat the whole ass building. Yame, if you could post the pictures, just go ahead and send. I sent my pictures to the wrong mod like a doofus. I sent them to Vloxen. I'm a fool in Motley. I'm on it, guys. Give me 2 seconds, and I'll post the picture. You know what? We're gonna go to break, and check the Discord for the pictures. Sorry, Yame, that's on me. I'm so sorry. We're gonna go to break. Check the Discord for the pictures, and let me know what you think of them. And we'll be right back. Bye bye.
12, 18, 24, 30. What?
Hike. All right.
Omaha.
These voices that everyone is hearing all suddenly say the same
Jake.
thing. Yeah, except Jake. Trust me, you don't wanna.
I'm fine.
You walk in and you're like, excellent. And everyone else is like, oh. All the voices all say the same thing at once, kind of suddenly, which is, we will make this land ours. We will rot it, blight it, taint it, take it. Bring out the djinn. Bring out the djinn.
You're doing it, Rob. You're
Your
supposed to wish.
protective shell, wench. Let's roll initiative. As 2 creatures, one flying and one prowling out of the earth, come within near vicinity of the party. So the way I'm gonna skin this is that cinematically a huge fight is going on all around you, but based off of recent learning opportunities that I've had, we're gonna focus on a smaller fight within the massive fight. Kind of feels like the way to do this. So you've got the 2 nightmarish swamp creatures and the big one. The big one that is nom-nom-nomming the building. Go ahead, Pod.
Knowing we're getting into a fight, can we prep spells ahead of time?
Yeah, I think it's fair to say you would have prepped going into this.
Cool. Mostly for Thylo, but I'd like to cast Freedom of Movement on Anarian.
Smart. Smart.
I don't know if I have anything prepped right now for this.
Not me forgetting what that is.
Freedom of movement. He cannot be restrained through normal means, and difficult terrain makes him all. He doesn't care about it. They wibbly wobbly out of most sticky situations.
Yeah. You can be grabbed, but it just takes 5 feet of movement to automatically escape from non-magical restraints.
That's what it was.
Not just being grappled.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it's effectively, for 5 feet of movement, like, you're done.
Pod is slippery.
Anarian is slippery.
Oh, Anarian is slippery. Excellent.
But I will cast Death Ward. Oh no, you don't. Do you need a Death Ward, Anarian?
I cast it on myself already.
Okay.
I want to do it the whole party, but I don't have slots.
I'm gonna cast it on Thylo, actually.
Nice.
What you mean to say is we're not worth it. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm the healer. So healer
that's
stays
right.
up to get everyone else up. That's how that works. So no, you're not.
Fair,
He
fair.
fades into the darkness. Let's get initiative rolls.
In chat.
Yeah, but also feel free to say them out loud.
I rolled
18.
poorly. I don't want to say mine out loud.
Say it.
17.
Say it out loud. Vampire.
9.
How long have you been?
22 for Thylo.
Wow.
Got you.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Y'all some lucky people today. My big nasty rolled a 1 on initiative.
Oh no.
So
Comes
he
out to
just
5,
dies,
but-
right?
Yeah.
Since like natural 1, he
You're
just
here.
dies.
This explodes.
You're here.
Ceases to exist.
Quick, Levy, play the thing again.
Oh, just I kind of thought about it. Like giving everybody a heads up and then be like,
Your Lord Druids wild shape and fly up above the tree line.
it definitely crossed my mind.
Okay. real quick, is there like a one spot in this area that I could see that like the main building that's kind of where we want to be heading?
That's the big nasty is on top of it.
Okay, so there's a guy that came out of the ground, a guy in the air, and then like far,
and then we're gonna say 100 feet past that is big nasty Irior.
Okay.
So first and foremost, Philo with a 22 on initiative.
Yes. Philo is going to cast telekinesis.
Ooh, okay. Did you succeed in your wisdom check to push out the voices?
No.
Okay, interesting tactic. Oh, telekinesis,
By
not,
tactic.
not telepathy. Never mind.
Yeah, telekinesis.
Okay.
And they're the guy on the ground.
Okay.
Is he huge or smaller?
He is large, so smaller than huge.
Perfect. He's getting grabbed by a massive invisible hand. I'm gonna need a strength check.
Okay. Strength of 19.
Okay. Well, he does not get restrained or anything. Trying to see if there's no, because this isn't the good big hand one. Dumb. Okay. Then I think I am just going to. Is there something I can get behind?
Yeah, there's
house, maybe.
There's rubble, there's trees. It's very much a forested region that the druids have built a city into without moving anything out of the way, and very cautious of nature.
Okay, cool. I am going to. I'm still on the steed, so I'm just gonna move steed and myself behind some buildings.
In perspective, in respect of the creatures and the big nasty, kind of putting that in the way.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's your turn, Thylo?
Yeah, that's all I got.
2 different lair actions happen at the 20 mark of the initiative order. One being Eviosa's, the other being Irior's. Eviosa first. Blade-like gusts of wind begin slicing through the area. You watch as they begin slicing through Irior as he screeches and warbles in pain. I'm gonna make a dex save for the 2 critters, the 2 swampy boys, both which succeed. So they're gonna take half damage, and grasping vines shoot out from the various trees. And they will need to work with that as well after this. They both take 14 damage. Not the big dude needs to, not the little dudes. The big dude is her primary focus. And also this battle has been going on for some time, as the party would know. So you can see that this big nasty has made it significantly into the shell of this temple. this petrified temple and is in combat with whatever's inside. But he is also bloodied, Irior. He is already halfway through his hit points, which is good because he has a challenge rating of 19.
It's fine. We got this.
And then his action. Everyone needs, or his lair action. Everyone needs a dex save as all of the huge swampy tentacles reach up and belly flop down, and all of the muck and mire that has slowly been taking root in this area sprays up almost like geysers of gaseous acid.
Oh, good. Good. What kind of damage is it?
Acid.
It bounced out of the dice tray, but it landed on a nat 20. So
Nice.
nice.
I got 26.
26, very good.
And 18.
18.
Dirty 20.
What were we rolling?
Dexterity.
Dex.
Dex.
Is this a magical spell or a magical effect?
Nope, it's a lair action.
But is it a magical lair action?
Yeah. I'd say yes because we ruled it as magical earlier with the nonsensical stuff. The save is 21, by the way.
It's worse. It's 10. But it's not guidance this time. It's just
Okay.
10.
Save is who failed on the dex save of 21. Okay.
Exactly 21 plus 1 to my nat 20, boy.
Nice.
Let's go!
I would have also needed a nat 20 to pass
The
that.
best dodge you could have possibly ever had with your character.
Yeah,
Ooh, I don't have
literally.
enough dice for this.
That's
So
a
if you
good sign. I
succeeded,
love that.
If you succeeded, you take no damage and avoid the gaseous geysers.
Really no damage out. Yeah, bro.
Well, it's a nice offset to my 8d8 damage coming down the line.
Question.
Yeah.
For this day, do we remember what my cosmic omen was at the beginning of the day, if it was even or odd?
It was woe, which was
Subtract from other people's stuff.
Yeah, it was against others. It wasn't a buff. It was a
Whenever a creature you can see with the Yeah, okay. So I can subtract d6. Okay, cool. Dang it.
Okay.
I wanted to help.
Everyone who fails takes 37 acid damage.
I take half. I'm resistant.
Heck.
37, you said?
37.
Oh, my
Anari.
horse has to do it too.
It is you. Oh yeah, 7 and all them.
No.
Riding horse statistics.
Oh no, 7, my boy.
My boy.
It was way.
No, my boy.
7 takes 37 acid
Father,
damage.
help.
Mother, help.
Am I allowed to take my uncanny reaction to half that again?
If it's a reaction, yeah.
I believe so.
I'll double check, but
Which
yeah. I think-
quarters it? Jake, Chelsea just texted us all caps. Isildur!
Oh.
Why?
Which brings us to Anarian.
Yes. All right. That was fun. I like that.
Why is it spicy and sticky?
Okay, so the steed cannot even hit a 21 dex,
It's also a phantom
which
steed.
you'd think.
I think it has 1 HP, though.
Yes. It has no HP,
Oh.
but when it takes any damage, the spell ends. However, the spell says when it ends, the steed fades away slowly for a minute. So I can still ride him as he fades away slowly for a minute.
You're just kind of sinking into it a little bit. like glitching into it.
I mean, that's way better than going 200 feet every 6 seconds and then just
Yeah.
suddenly no horse.
Bubbly.
What
Levy on deck.
What baddies are around me currently?
You've got a flying critter, and you've
Flying
got
critter.
and a very similar critter that is burrowy.
How big is this fly
They're
critter?
both large.
Large. And then, sorry, Philo cast telekinesis, right? What was that?
It failed.
The target of that? Oh, failed. Okay.
You don't have to remind me.
Had I been paying more attention, I would have silvery barbs I'm sorry.
It wasn't a creature that was doing it, so you couldn't even. There was nobody to distract.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Oh, well, I guess you could have distracted a thing that. Oh, Feff,
Silver
real
Barbs just
quick.
makes you re-roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Ben?
Did you do a strength save or a strength check?
I assumed it was a strength save.
It says strength check.
That would apply
I feel
on its turn.
Is
though.
wrong.
Yeah.
Well, it's like contested
Let me-
strength, right?
I'm gonna you.
For telekinesis is
Yes,
contested
it
strength.
is contested.
I mean,
Um,
the plus is the same. It comes out to a 19 either way.
Okay, do your. I'm gonna read the spell all over again,
Okay, it's a
and
it's a
we'll
big
adjust on my next turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
one. it's thick.
Basically, my next character for whatever campaign is next is basically a build completely centered around that spell. I can't wait.
Telekinesis?
Yeah.
That's
There's
cool.
a better spell. Do the better spell.
Big B's hand.
I'm gonna find it and I'll tell you which one it is.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I guess I'll. How high is it? Like out of reach, the flyboy?
It is 20 feet in the air, and you've already activated your bubble.
Right. How close is the one on the ground?
10 feet.
Okay. I will activate Spirit Shroud.
No, sorry. For this campaign, it's for the other campaign, it's.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
He's playing a in the other campaign. He's playing a sorcerer, warlock,
Fighter Warlock.
But it's a western, so he's theming all of it as tech, which is really fun because he's like mirror image. A bunch of mirrors come out. Mold Earth. He pulls out a crane and starts just cranking away. It's super awesome.
I will attack the one that's 10 feet away from me.
Okay. Ow.
Has
went
serious Adventure Time vibes. Detect secret door.
Yeah.
I went to click on the pen, and I just shoved my finger down on the point. I feel like once every 2 or 3 episodes, I mildly hurt myself in some way, but only on this campaign. Only on Tuesdays.
Does a 21 hit?
Yes.
Excellent. 33 radiant damage.
Thank you, chat. 33. Radiant damage. Very good. All right, I've got it.
All for me.
Arcane Hand, by the way.
Okay.
Arcane Hand is the better one.
It's not a game of Terraform until Feff hurts himself. Don't set
What spell
that
level is it?
precedent.
5th.
Yeah, okay. That's a... Oh, it's also 5th. Telekinesis.
Mm-hmm.
Or drops dice and Jake mutes himself. Yeah, that part.
I think Jake is looking up the spell now.
Yeah, my turn's over.
Oh.
I said I'm done.
Levy.
I
with
said that
Echelon
before
deck.
I looked it up.
My
Sorry.
bad. I was just sitting here vibing. Levy with Echelon deck.
So I'm going to cast Hex on Big Boy.
Okay. Offbeat, thank you for the raid! What's up, friend?
Goad me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thought you were about to be like, haha, you can't do that. And I was going to be like, why?
Pain!
And then I'm going to send 3 Eldritch Blast all at him.
All right. Segut.
Okay. Ooh, that is not great. Oh, but that makes it better. Okay. 19, 23, and a 9.
2 hit.
The 9 hit, right?
Though, to reward you, 19 just hits.
Good to know. Okay. Total damage. 4, 5, 9, 14, 20.
20 damage to Irior. Very good.
Remind me of the layout. I just
Um,
want to make sure I'm positioned
A
where I
thick
should
forest made city by the druids.
Right.
Combat all around from these swamp monsters and these druids. And about 100 feet from you is the petrified temple with the big nasty swamp eldritch being on top of it, kind of munching away at
Right.
it. And then 10 feet in front of you is the 10 feet in front of you is the swamp creature that Anarian just hit, and then 20 feet in the air is another one that's flying.
Okay. That's good to know. Okay. I'm good where I'm positioned, which I would
Okay.
imagine is probably by Eshna or Thylo, whoever was closest at the time.
Buzz, thank you for the resub. 18 months? Damn. Second Twitch baby. What are we gonna call it? That brings us to Eshna.
Bonus action, I'm going to wild shape into my archer form. So as the starry form starts to go down my body and I draw this bow and I release it, casting fairy fire in between the ones that are 20 feet apart, between the one on the ground and the one in the sky, but not catching Anarian or Levy, who are close by. So they need to make Dex 19 saves for me, please.
Dex, we've got a 15 and a 19.
The 19 is going to subtract 1, so it fails using my woe
Okay.
cosmic omen.
Nice.
So the star bursts and the two of them just go ablaze in a blue kind of aurora themed, giving everybody advantage, and they cannot disappear from sight. I'm going to move to continue to kind of be by Levy as well, and that will be my turn.
Okay. Swamp Thing. Swamp Thing's turn. It is
18
going.
temp HP for Eshna.
Nice.
Thank you.
It is going to. You watch. It's very disturbing as the hole it kind of came out of. You watch as one of its many mouths opens up and vomits into the hole. And then as the bile empties, then so do the intestines and various bits of bone. And you see all the various eyes of the creature inside until it's left with just a husk of this outer shell of skin. And then it burrows into the ground and erupts under, popping out under Pod, who needs a dex save.
Oh, good. That's perfect. That's what I wanted.
Do they possibly get advantage because it's not a surprise because they see it coming? Because it's lit up even if it's hidden or underground. If it has a surprise attack element is all I'm curious about.
It does not have surprise attack
Okay.
element.
Then no worries.
18 dexterity.
18 dex.
Oh, but-
Okay, you save.
Makes it where you can use your uncanny because you see.
And it looks the same as it did before it started puking as it
Oh.
erupts from the earth. Go ahead.
Well, I don't have my reaction yet. I already used uncanny for the last one.
That's right. You're right.
Levy, you like hex. Go ahead and roll a d4 to see what the hex blast looks like on this critter.
Awesome.
A 1.
A 1, okay. Okay, it's going to open its various mouths and begin uttering this very psychotic, discordant gibbering. And I need Eshna, Levy, and Pod to make DC 15 Wisdom saving throws.
Oh, I have advantage on wisdom.
Nice.
Ooh, that's a nat one.
22.
Wait a second. Let me double check something. I think it's only for skills, but let me double check.
15.
Just made it.
Oh, I thought for
Just
sure I
made
was
it.
dead. I was like, it's probably like 16 or 18.
I know I have some kind of psychic thing, but I think it's only for skills. Where are you? I bolstered knack, perhaps?
Eshna, I believe that's correct.
It was
Wait a second. Oh no, it's an
it was an
ability
A
check.
or B question, not a yes or no.
I believe at the beginning of your turn, you get your reaction back.
Okay, because I use it on my turn, so it's gone for the whole turn.
I believe so, yes.
Okay, so
Wonderful.
I can spend a psionic die to add to my ability check. This is an ability.
This
Save, correct?
is a saving throw, not an ability check.
Oh, never mind. I'm sorry.
You're good.
Ability check using a skill or tool with which you have proficiency. Got it. Never mind. Yeah, it's still a nat 1, so
Okay.
I'm gonna pass that.
Anyone who got a 14 or lower takes 30 psychic damage.
Oh.
7. Yabeen sees Levy in danger and finds his courage.
Aw.
On you, 7. He's so gonna die.
I was just thinking the same
Yeah.
thing. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I'm fine. I'd feel better if you ran away.
Landing, I mean, you can tell him to. Landing 2 shots. He does 9 damage to the swampy boy. Which brings us to the flying creature. The flying horror screeches. Dorky, you get to decide who rolls for the next Hex Blast.
Okay. Taylor.
Okay. What do I roll?
Roll a d4.
Oh. Hiya. A 3.
A 3. Okay. We're going with Anarian. Anarian. It tucks and dives, and right before it would hit you, it opens up and tries to grab you and return to the sky.
Okay.
Make a contested athletics
So it's just trying to grapple me?
and fly upwards.
Right.
Right. It has another thing it's gonna do in a second.
Okay. I was like, maybe I want to go up in the sky. Not if it has other plans.
And on the future.
Just strength check, right? Just athletics?
Athletics. Contested athletics. Okay. I got a 16.
Nah, fam. That's a 3.
Okay, so it's almost like a manta ray kind of shaped creature, but it's got all these tiny little grabby hands. As it comes down and grabs a hold of you and back up into the sky. As you're held and you look up, you see the mouth that's directly in its neck open up, and you are going to make a DC 15 con save.
Not using this die. It's not my friend tonight.
Get out of here.
It's not rolled above a 10 like all night.
Oh no.
Jail.
Oh, you're definitely
To shreds, you say?
To shreds.
better.
Oh no!
Oh no!
That's a 9.
Okay, you fail your con
Just
save.
for like,
This is fine.
no hypothetically no reason whatsoever, but how far away is this happening from me?
Well, you moved away and hid behind a tree, so you're not seeing it happen.
This is true.
So I would say whatever your movement speed is how far away you are from where you started, and and Anaria moved up.
100 feet.
Oh, my apologies. Let's say 20 feet away behind a tree.
Okay.
Anarian, your base movement speed right now is 100. Oh, you're on a horse.
I'm on the Phantom.
You're on the
Steed,
Phantom
dude.
Steed.
I'm on a horse.
So you take 10 necrotic damage, and at first you're
Okay.
like, oh, that's not so bad, and then you feel your feet turn to stone.
Oh, that is bad. Although I only take 5 because I'm resistant, so
That's nice.
take that.
Clearly his intent is once you are fully petrified to drop you and let you shatter upon the floor.
Boring.
And if he can make you land on one of your party members, that's a win-win. And now that brings us to Bartholomew, who again
I
takes
know
out...
how Petrify works. He needs 3 consecutive fails.
That's true. Once again, brings out the obsidian arc, and the helmet comes down, and you watch as the huge great sword comes out, and the armor unfurls around him, and he charges. He is going.
I'm not worried. But Chad, if you want to give me inspiration, that'd be great. I'm just throwing
But
that into the
but
universe.
to be
Just,
clear,
you
I'm
know,
not worried.
I'm not worried though. I'm fully confident that my die that's rolling 6s and 1s is going to be.
Swings twice, hits once.
You get advantage. Don't forget that.
Bartholomew does.
Everyone
right.
who's
Thank you,
hitting
thank
it
you.
does.
Oh, that's a 1. No thank you.
They're lit the fuck up.
Oh, I'll roll the other one just in case I crit. I crit! Oh, let's go!
How far away are they from me?
10 feet. Oh no, this
You
happened
didn't
right
crit.
on top of you. This is within 5 feet of you.
Oh yeah, you didn't crit.
The Bartholomew, the ally.
No. Bartholomew.
Oh,
Our friend
Bartholomew crit. Do I want to make it so Bartholomew doesn't crit? No.
No!
Don't you want 8d6 worth of slashing damage?
You're here. I want to bring this Bartholomew to here. Is all I'm saying.
Look, if you make him not
Bartholomew needs
crit,
an ego
I'm gonna
check.
turn to stone and throw myself on top of you.
Okay,
Not used to you being my ally. Okay, I'm sorry.
dealing out 24 slashing damage to the swampy boy. And again, chat, especially for all of our raiders, feel free to go over to the Discord to see exactly what they are fighting. That's Bartholomew. He's going to stay. He's going to kind of use his horse body to kind of position himself in front of Pod, which is to kind of block immediate sight. Big ass horse. I'll call it a half cover from the immediate vicinity of the swampy boy. Which brings us to Pod.
Well, now I feel bad. I was gonna take away that crit.
He's a protector. That's what he does.
So this giant creature, this monstrosity, is on top of me.
No, it burrowed up from under you, and you dex checked away, so it's right there. And then Bartholomew got in there and body blocked to keep you from being hit again.
Got it. So I'm roughly at mechanically 10 feet from it.
Yeah.
But I'm still within its threat range because it's huge. Okay. Pod is going to summon Spiritual Weapon at level 2. So we'll bring out the Meat Smasher.
Okay. The meat tenderizer.
Meat Tenderizer. Give it the old swing. 17 does not hit. Does it hit? Does 17 hit?
17 does on the swampy boy.
On the big guy in front of me.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, okay. Cool. Works. Then take the minimum damage of 6 force damage from that. And then Pod's eyes are gonna go a nice bleach white.
Ooh.
No, we'll go gray
Ooh.
Grim.
as
like
they use their channel divinity to curse said creature.
Okay.
So you don't know what's about to hit you. The next time damage is dealt to it, the creature has vulnerability to that damage.
Cool. Okay.
It'll take double damage. So whatever's gonna hit it next, hit it hard.
I like it. Is that your turn, Pod?
That is my action and bonus action. So yes.
All right. Over to Irior. Philo. You see one of the eyes like appear from a fold within the flesh. And you have half cover behind that tree, which means you have a bump of 2 or 3 to your AC. 2? Okay.
2.
It is going to make a ranged spell attack on you. It's got a plus 13 to hit. Does a 16 hit? I rolled low.
No. What a tasty 3 from Iranor.
All right, we got 2 more. 1 for Eshna, 1 for Levy. 2 more of these psychic magical attacks. Again, rolling real low. Eshna does a 18 hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Levy does a 16 hit.
No.
Okay. Eshna, psychic orb.
Okay.
2. Oh. 2d10 plus 7, coming out to 14 psychic damage.
And I'm resistant, so I'll take 7.
Nice. All right. Top of the round. Do we need to go to break? All right, let's go to break.
Yes, please.
We'll be right back, chat. It'll be okay, don't you fret. All right, we back.
Woo!
Top of the round with Philo. With Lair Battle on deck. What you got, Philo?
Philo.
Uh-oh.
On his fading steed is moving towards Irior.
Okay. You break from cover. You scramble across the earthen way. You see bears fighting swamp monsters. You think you see Shrek at one point. What do?
I am going to cast Polymorph on myself.
Oh. Okay.
And I'm going to turn into Traxagor.
Traxagor?
He's a tiny beast. It's an otter.
Have you seen this creature before?
It doesn't. I don't. Polymorph doesn't say that I need to have seen it.
You have to conceive of the thing to be the thing.
That's
wild shape.
That's wild
That's
shape.
wild shape.
Yeah.
Traxagor is an 18th level spellcaster otter.
And Tylo has read a lot of books.
I will allow this if you roll really high on a history check. I'm setting the
Wait. On polymorph, can't you only transform into something your CR or lower?
Yeah, CR is 12.
You said it was a level 18.
He's an 18th level spellcaster, but his CR is 12.
Oh, all right.
Oh.
That passes the rules for me.
I'm setting this DC to a 20
On history?
on history, of which you are very, very good at.
Why is there a
Can I use my
CR12 otter
reaction to
casting
low?
spells in my D&D Beyond Bestiary? It's the first thing that comes up on Google.
Eshna, you don't have your reaction back yet.
I know. I'm bummed.
So I only got a 16 on that.
Okay. You
So
think of this
I'm going.
ballsy otter
Oh
you've
my-
read of from hell in ancient texts, but you don't. It slips your mind on the exact nature of the creature, and you're not able to bring it to the forefront of your memory.
I'm going with my backup animal then.
Okay.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
You've never seen a dinosaur. I'm sorry. We
I
don't
also
have
haven't seen
dinosaurs in
18th level
Terraform.
spellcasting otter. Oh, okay. It was in the basic rules, so I thought.
That's valid. It's a famed I polymorph into a dinosaur trope, and people have tried it before, and I've told them no. Looking at you, Taco, if you happen to catch
Okay,
this
fair.
moment while editing.
Giant ape.
Okay, big
There you
monkey.
go.
That's fair.
Got it. Nailed it.
First try.
Big monkey. Larg.
Big monkey.
It's like that new choice game. New choice.
Return to
New
monkey.
choice.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna start. I'm jumping off like King Kong, and I'm just start wailing on Iranor.
All right, let me hear your gorilla sounds though.
I'm actually a very posh giant ape.
You're like,
He fixes his
I
bow
take these
tie.
stereotypes. Monocle.
It's just Winston.
I was struggling for the name.
Grunt.
Okay.
I out loud say grunt.
Okay. That's your action.
Yes. And the giant ape can't take bonus actions, so.
Okay. Your steed is having a very hard time with giant gorilla
I'm not
on
on
his back.
I'm a huge beast. I am not on the steed anymore.
Okay. You leap from the steed, maybe Shrek, and gorilla. Okay. And you're done there?
I can't. I assume I can't take actions as the giant ape after
Bonus
falling
action.
from it.
If it specifies that you have any bonus actions in the pocket. Okay. All right. The blades return. In this case, you watch as the air powerfully swirls about, tips over a tree as it has been sinking slowly in the mire, and then you watch the air boom into the earth and jettison like a giant javelin towards Irior, who is going to roll a 1. Okay.
What a loser.
I mean, he's not fast. He is pointedly very slow.
How much dice you rolling on that?
I'm rolling 4d12 plus 10.
And then you're gonna double that number
Why is that?
because of vulnerability.
Damn.
Does he put the stank on it?
Damn, you're right. Is that double the die or is that just double the damage?
It's vulnerability on damage, so it'll be double the damage.
Okay. Shit. Okay. So 24 coming out to 48 piercing damage. You watch this tree just shish kebab Irior.
Did you roll with advantage in case you got a nat 20?
I didn't. Let me do that. I did not roll a nat 20.
Dang it. That's
Bad.
okay.
Okay. Now for the gaseous dex save that we all need, except for Anarian, who can't feel his toes.
I was gonna ask if I'm in the sky, do I not have to do
Yeah,
it?
you're good.
Dang it.
17?
Succeeds.
What is this roll again?
Dex.
9.
Oh no.
Oh, what do?
I didn't do much better.
Nice.
We're doing great.
24.
Nice. That's my girl.
Everyone who rolled lower than a 16 takes 28 acid damage.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Good thing I'm resistant to acid.
Good
Indeed.
thing.
Thyla?
What was it?
DC 16 dex save.
Yeah, how much damage?
28
Yeah.
acid damage. And that goes into your polymorphed gorilla HP, which is nice.
Yeah.
Woot.
Anarian.
Alrighty.
With Levy on deck.
Do I have to use my action to undo grapple?
No, just 5 feet. You just
Oh, that's
Out.
right.
yeah, you're free to move movement.
Nice. That's cool.
You are currently 20 feet in the air.
Is it dimly lit?
I have my bubble, so I'm always dimly lit.
Ah,
That's a
I'm always
secret,
lit.
Cat.
I will smack it.
He said, eh.
Always lit.
I need that for the thumbnail.
Oh, no, you don't. Oh, that's a 19 on the die. Bummer. 42 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool.
oh, did you say 42?
I said 42.
Did you roll with advantage? In case you get a nat 20.
That's good. It's good. It's good to have the reminder.
I mean,
I don't
Fingers
think you need it,
crossed.
but
it was not a nat 20.
Ah, boo.
What was it this time at 39?
Actually, no, it's fine. I'm just dumb and can't math. It wasn't that high, but it was 30 something. My apologies. So anyway,
I started blasting.
what's that place? I fired and I missed and I fired.
Fire.
Well, no, I fired and I hit.
I fired. It was a 42 to hit. Everyone was shook.
38 radiant damage.
38 radiant damage.
Woo!
Damn. All right.
Eat him.
And then I'm going to use 5 feet of movement, and I'm going to yeet.
Sibbity-whip.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to fly.
Nice.
Sweet.
Yeah, you proc it and slip away just as, I believe, skeletal wings, if I remember correctly.
That's if I manifest. This is just no wings. I'm just soaring, flying, all that.
Excellent.
He's
Flying in
not
the dark.
only lit, he's fly, bro.
Nice, yeah. There we go.
Alright.
Birds flying high. How I feel.
I like the idea of, like, because you're grappled, you've got the ring, right? And you just, like, whip your arm out and it wraps around the neck and hits him in the side of the head or something like that.
Yeah. It's action and bonus action, so that will be.
All right.
How far away is Big Boy?
Big boy. I want to say he's about,
You said 100 feet.
yeah, but he moved
the
up
start.
and then up. So I'm going to say he's about 80 feet from you.
Okay.
He moved forward and then up.
He did. Okay.
Now I'll use my movement and try to place myself where there are as many people in my bubble as possible.
Okay. You can land down amongst Eshna, Pod, and Levy.
But I want to stay flying. I want to be.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Levy with Eshna on deck.
Okay. Have we noticed any? Trying to think of who all hit the big boy. Have we noticed any specific damage type doing more damage than others?
Not yet, no.
Okay.
Do I need
Watched
to roll?
videos to do some serious damage, but that's because of my thing.
Do I need to roll for the paralysis? The
Yes.
petrification?
Thank you for reminding me.
Well, there's my nat 20.
There it is.
So 23. So
You shake it off.
Nice.
Shake it up. Shake it up.
Yeah, that
That's where your head
What all
went.
damage has hit him again? The big one?
Piercing and I don't remember the first one, but it was 20 points of damage. Oh, that was.
That was mine.
Oh, that was you.
Oh, yeah.
20 points of damage.
That's just force damage. Okay, I'm gonna maybe this will. Maybe.
He's
You don't
about to
know.
take monkey damage.
I'm gonna cast guiding
Grunt.
bolt on the big one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just
What kind of damage is that?
radiant.
What level are you casting it at?
3rd,
Ooh.
because that's all I have.
That's still 5d6.
Don't fall. I got a 19 on the die.
19 hits.
66.
Okay, I was like, are you gonna make me add in the numbers? Okay. Sweet. I need more d6.
Oh, you're right. Third level is 66. Not bad.
I know, because it's what I'm gonna do on my turn.
Yo.
Hey, no! Where'd you go? You were my good
Please don't
one.
hit
Where'd you
big
go?
monkey.
She don't like animals.
This is-
You don't know.
This has
She
turned. This
might.
party has turned into just guiding bolt after guiding bolt after guiding bolt. Just give it. Give us
All the
like 2 more
cantrips.
levels.
I'm focusing on the fairy fire. I can't do my other things.
Y'all don't be spamming me with yawn. That's why we have a redeem point. I have a very not you. I'm talking to chat. I very easily yawn.
2, 4,
Just
7.
gonna give him a free yawn like that?
13,
No, I can't help it.
18,
That's the issue.
19,
Stop thinking
20.
about it.
20 damage.
20 damage
Yeah.
to Irior? Yes, 20. Excellent.
Big
What kind of
boy.
damage? Radiant.
Oh, wait, no,
Redundant.
22. I have a thing that I get to add to. So
Nice.
22.
All right, I like it.
And so that was that. And then I want to also do some Eldritch Blasts on it again.
Fireball.
No, not you. You're bad. This
Is that
one.
2 cantrips?
No. Wait.
No. Guiding
Eldritch-
Bolt is a spell.
That's an action, right? And Eldritch Blast is also an action.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eldritch Blast isn't a bonus action.
Then I might have to
Use some sorcery points to do a
Yeah.
quicken spell.
There you
I'm
go.
wondering if it's worth it on this one.
Yeah, go all out.
Yeah. I'll
Blast.
do
Who
it on that
cares?
one.
If
Do
ever there
it.
was a
Blast
time-
them.
Yeah, I'll do that.
These are bad guys. Get them.
Get 'em. Didn't you say I get to roll? Do I still get to roll?
You have advantage. Yep.
So I get to roll all these again, or just one?
All
So I
of
have
them.
3
Every
things. Okay.
every attack, you
attack.
get to roll advantage.
Perfect. You know what? I'll remember these. Well, that's good. Okay, so I rolled a 24, 16,
So we're at 30.
and 18.
Oh,
To hit.
that's a hit. 24, 16, and 18. 24 hits.
Okay, that's what I thought. And then I also get you. Is it just one? Yes, it is just one. Okay. 7.
7. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
And that's my turn.
All right, Eshna.
You said the big scary thing, big Pac-Man-y thing was like 100 feet away? Okay, great. Yeah,
Oh, and how did radiant damage
Normal.
affect it? Normal? Okay.
Good question though.
All right, I'm gonna aim at the big ting
Okay.
with a guiding bolt. It's gonna be 29 to hit.
29
18 plus
hits.
11. It's gonna be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 28 to 29, 30, 31, 32. 32 radiant damage.
Okay.
And then on... How far away is the one up in the sky with Anarian?
20 feet.
20 feet, great. I'm gonna bonus action shoot an archer arrow at it. That one's fairy fired, so I get advantage. I rolled 2 10s. 21.
21 hits.
Great. Where is my d8? There you are. It's going to be 8. Nice. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 radiant damage.
Okay.
On
Very
Diet
good.
Boy. And then I'll just keep my movements to be close to everybody.
Okay.
And that's my turn. Thank you very much.
All right. Time for the burrowy, swampy boy. Who spouts a new limb and swings on Eshna. Eshna, roll a d4 for me. This will determine what the limb looks like and what it do. Sorry, we didn't catch that.
You're
I was
muted.
about to ask what the limb was.
I'm muted. It's a 4.
4. Poisonous limb. The horror limb deals piercing damage instead of bludgeoning damage. In addition, when the horror hits a creature with this limb, creature must succeed on a DC 15 con save or take a certain amount of poison damage.
All right.
Also, you have your
Con
reaction
save.
back.
I do have my reaction back. It's 18 for the con save.
Okay, you succeed.
So I take half the damage.
You don't take the additional poison damage, but it does swing on you with this limb.
Okay.
Bah. That is a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
A 9 to hit.
9 misses.
And a 10 to hit.
And that misses.
The
I'm not even going
singular-
to use my woe. I want it to hit me.
You take 15 piercing
Okay.
damage.
15 piercing damage. And then I'm going to use my reaction to cast Hellish Rebuke
Ooh, nice.
at level 3.
I make a wisdom save, I believe.
Dex save
Dex.
of 19, please.
Okay. That's a failure. I got a 4.
Good.
Dice hate
You
me tonight.
take 9, 18,
What's up, kitty
20.
cat? Thank you for coming in.
30. 1, 2, 3, 4. You take 34 fire damage.
34 fire damage. Okay, how do you want to do this?
Yes. I see the limb that's coming towards me, and my cosmic omen is like, you could move, and I go, nah, and I reach up and I grab the limb, taking it piercing into my shoulder, and then I just point at it, and fire just shoots out and goes down the limb and lights it up.
Oh, that's cool. It goes from like like a wretched pig squeal noise.
Yes.
Excellent.
And I'm just gonna take the limb and I'm just gonna throw it on the ground.
Nice. All right, 7. Pew pew. Misses one, hits with the other. 11 damage to the flying creature. Anarian. You see the glint, and Pod, you both see the glint of metal. And look, and you see Roa, the elf that Thylo met back at the house with the, Lord Brailer's estate, come leaping out of a tree and ignites into fire. And as he lands, as he's falling, you see him pull this fire and blast this massive line directly down upon it. Who is making this? It fails the dex.
Oh, Jeff gets to use his favorite fire spell.
Yep, there it is. I created an
wondering.
NPC for it.
I was about to say, if it's like, oh, my players won't use it, so might as well just make
No, I've had this in the
NPC with
pocket
it.
for a hot minute. I
get
over
it.
the summer
Funny,
series. Over the last summer series, I had this spell I really wanted to do, and there was never a solid time for it, and it's been evading me ever since. So I made it happen. No, I lost a dice. Okay, it's an official episode, guys.
I don't think so. Jake hasn't spoke while being muted.
Yeah, but Taylor's
right?
had that on lock.
Hey, you covered for Jake this time. It's a good
18
thing.
fire damage, and he is going to land on the creature, dealing that much in d6 falling damage.
Where'd you go? Bitch! Where'd you go?
Find it later. Let's grab this d6. Bah! Falling 50 feet, both of them take 16 bludgeoning damage. And he has lit himself on fire. He is on fire with the spell Investiture of Flame, and has landed on top of the swamp creature and is just like holding himself to the creature. He's not able to grapple him, but he landed on him. That brings us to the flying swamp creature itself, who now is very invested in not being on fire, and is going to Misty Step. Disappears, reappears in front of the party, brushing off, trying to shake off the burning wounds around its body, which does make Roa fall the rest of the 20 feet. 4 falling damage to Roa. And that brings us to Pod.
Okay. I'm having a hard time imagining this battlefield. Who's in front of me now?
Bartholomew, and on the other side of Bartholomew, about 13 feet away from you, is the flying swamp creature.
Okay, so it's still there. Okay.
There's it's the flying one has moved.
Got it.
There. The other one was killed by Eshna.
Fair enough. Well, my spiritual weapon's still there, so 26 to hit.
26 hits.
13 force damage as this meat tenderizer smacks it in the face.
All right, how do you want to do this?
Just what I said. It's a meat tenderizer, and you know what that does to meat.
It cracks across its face, and there's a moment of it goes.
It's got a square with all the like
just
dots
a
in it.
dent in its skull.
Yes. Precisely. And then anything within 30 feet of me beyond that?
30 feet? No. Not as far as enemies go.
Beyond that is still
90 feet, Irior.
You're still there. Yeah, fair enough. I can't get there, so I'm gonna go ahead and steady aim this and roll with advantage. Does a 26 hit?
Yes.
All right.
Sorry.
Fair
Yes.
enough. Guiding bolt
Okay.
at 3rd level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's get some more radiant damage in there. Why not?
Roa comes to save his boyfriend. Thylo.
24 radiant damage.
24 radiant damage. Okay. Movement speed?
It is at 0 because I'm steady aiming.
Okay, yep. Feet planted. Alright. Irior is not hyped about everything that has been happening around him.
What? No way.
And the breaking point is one of his eyes opens up and sees the gorilla just charging him. He's never seen a gorilla. It's quite intimidating. Thylo, roll an intimidation check for me real quick, and you're muted.
I was just gonna say it's a very big gorilla. Hey, that is an 18.
Okay. And is going to use warp space and run. It is going to attempt to teleport away and flee. Yeah, the waka waka. Anybody got anything to maybe prevent this?
I don't have counters
I
Is
though.
would
it-
if I wasn't monkey.
Oh no, I already used my reaction.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything.
Okay.
I say stop! Don't go!
Everyone who hears within their mind the various voices that has been impressed upon you from this creature screech in horror, which is disturbing because it's the voices of your loved ones. And then cowardly say, "It's mine! It's mine!" It's going to fold in on itself.
Oh, it's a spoiled little brat.
And disappear. Oh, yeah. Irior's kind of a bitch. And disappear. Having seen that the fight has turned against him, decides live to fight another day. And does him a dip. A calmness comes over the battlefield, and then slowly one Leandra still goes, "Whoa!" And then a huge cheer goes up amongst the Silver Bastion.
Woo! Yay! Ooh. Where is Eviosa?
Slowly.
I say this out loud to anybody.
Bartholomew gestures with his sword towards the Shale Temple. The doors slide open. And you don't see anyone at first, until a mist from a waterfall within the temple begins to catch the air and drift out, and you begin to see the form of Eviosa in the lack of mist, if that makes any sense. You hear within your minds.
You been an Aryan?
Yes.
Okay.
You hear within your minds. Well, that was entirely unpleasant. People begin attending to her. Various druids coming up, and she begins giving orders. She begins stating, take that tree down, regrow that one, check on this survivor. And even while she's talking, kind of like Galadriel from Lord of the Rings, which also shows a profound amount of power and alien capability. While she is physically talking, in your mind you hear her say, "And who are these valiant heroes who have come to the Silver Bastion's aid?"
Monkey.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Eviosa. I am Eshna. We were actually looking for you to, kind of warn you of something like this.
Actually, I'm going to make a history check to see if she remembers you.
I am in my starry form.
You are in your starry form?
I'm in my starry form of the archer right now.
Yep.
Boom.
Still doesn't remember you? Like, oof.
Oof, yeah.
Your memory is kind of sad.
I asked before if I knew her, and it was I know of her, so.
Yeah,
not that we hung out.
Do you want me to recap the...
Yes, please.
Yeah, the few interactions you had with Eviosa was catty. There was very much like a, Mere Sky, why are you interacting? Why did you bring a human along? What's she doing amongst us, if you will?
Halishtar.
Thank you.
It's in the name. A little. If you
on the
say it with
end,
an accent.
You can't tell if she recognizes you or not. But
oh. Okay.
There is a guarded nature wrapped up in propriety would be the word I'm looking for. The manner of the court is dripping. And go ahead.
Is there any suave courtly greeting on the moon?
Feel free to invent one.
Great. I'm just gonna look at her, not knowing if she recognizes me, and I'll be like, many stars.
I like that. They sing. She responds. Please, step into my temple. She says to all of you, even the monkey, even the gorilla.
Thylo.
Uppies.
You can just climb in my hand. I'm a huge gorilla.
Yes! I'm in your hand now.
Lean over to Eshta. I can't tell. Did that go good? I mean, she said the response, but I get a weird feeling.
She's never welcomed me into her home before, so I'm gonna say good.
And do we keep the whole who we know that she might know a secret, or would that be our benefit?
This is probably a tell everything going on situation, as much as I hate it. But like,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Where's Roa?
Roa is sitting crisscross applesauce, still on fire, and appears deep in meditation as the fire begins to slowly fade. And to your surprise, and a little bit to Roa's surprise, doesn't.
Does it change colors?
It borders between like a deep red flaring to a white.
Cool.
Where is 7?
7 is hiding.
Fair.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Aw.
Smart move.
It's been a rough day.
7 was not invited, did not have any mind blast, so does not know to move anywhere. I would say... You want to go grab him? Is that what you're doing, Tyler?
Tyler's got me right now.
Yeah. Okay. Bartholomew also comes along. And let's get insight checks from the party at the circle of the Silver Bastion as a whole.
They eat us.
17, 18.
Thanks for your help, guys. Come to the barbecue.
21, baby.
21, nice.
Yes, sir.
21.
21, nice.
24.
Nice.
22.
Wow.
Where's that win?
6?
Oh, look at all.
No.
Oh, yeah, Thylo. You're not Thylo. Polymorph makes
Monkey.
you monkey brain, too.
Guys, if we
that.
show
So,
him
okay,
a
the
book.
very real question. If we were to say,
Not
hey,
that-
gorilla, go here, it wouldn't necessarily know to do that. What's the gorilla
If-
doing?
I say it with my +9 to animal handling. It will be the only time Thylo does what I tell him to do, but he will do it.
Thylo, you
Mama
okay with us
Eshna
making an
says
animal
it.
check here?
I'm already holding Pod in one hand.
Okay.
Just wanders off.
Pod might be in danger. Eshna, roll animal handling.
It's like a King Kong situation. Just takes him up the highest point and just waves them around.
Oh, Pod's dead.
I'm imagining this like an Iron Giant Hogarth Hughes situation. I'm holding him and he's just like pointing forward.
I rolled a 4, so that's 13.
Thylo,
I'm helping with the assist action.
what's the assist look like?
I'm pointing where Eshna wants me to point.
Okay, roll at advantage, Eshna.
Oh my god, that's so much better. That's gonna be a 26.
Thylo.
This way.
Yeah, I'm just gorilla hopping.
Okay.
I'm a
Into the head.
20-foot tall gorilla.
Into the head of the gorilla. Connect with the wizard inside of you if you could at all understand what that means.
We need to dispel magic. Anyone got one of those?
I have one of those. Is that what we have to do?
Yeah, you can dispel magic at
Yeah.
polymorph.
At what level? Or just whatever.
Polymorph is what?
The
Fourth level
fourth
spell?
level.
4th level? Okay, I'll cast Dispel Magic at 4th level on Thylo.
Okay.
Pod's gonna take 20 feet of fall.
Oh my gosh! So tall!
I would say,
Yeah.
sure. Fuck it. I mean, he'll take
Can I roll
10.
to try to catch him because I'm still flying?
Sure. Absolutely. And you go
Let's
from
have
like
our wizard back.
you go from like
Whoosh.
this to eventually just kind of holding onto his shirt. Their shirt.
Oh, hey.
Very loosely.
What kind of roll would that be?
We're gonna say a sleight of hand.
To catch me? Maybe acrobatics.
If you were, I would say you would make an acrobatics pod, but this is not the case. We
Okay.
need quick hands from an Aryan. This is a reflex thing. We're going with sleight of hand.
I'm so sorry, but Pod's hitting the dirt. That's a 5.
And takes 4 points of falling damage.
Oh no, your butt.
I got you, brother! Oh, sibling, excuse me.
They're in their satyr form, so it's a little different.
Boing! Land on the goat hoofs. You crave the mineral. Oh my god, do people get that reference still? That's from a meme from when I was in middle school. Goats licking rocks. It's not. Anyway, moving forward, it's not
I didn't
anything.
even have a phone in middle school, let alone memes.
Okay.
Okay.
Collecting my thoughts.
I am judging every single thing in there. I am detecting magic eyeballs.
Okay.
what this lady has.
Okay.
We're here to help her, but I'm not gonna be not judgy.
Yeah, absolutely. First and foremost, she has this necklace with this purple gem in the center, this beautiful filigree of silver lashed around. Really pretty piece. She has this silk green dress that kind of can be seen as she steps in and kind of allows herself to be a little more seen. Darker skin, beautiful curling black hair, many rings, one of which is magical. She herself is a primordial, a greater primordial, one of the most powerful primordials in the realm. And with that insight check that I forgot to get back to, you realize people who rolled really high, I think almost everyone did except Thylo, because monkey. She is talking to multiple people simultaneously, multiple trains of thought, which, Pod, you have experienced something like that before. She seems to have mastery of it.
Whoa.
And is able to give commands to multiple people, and even while she's here with you guys, maybe like 40% of her mind is also directing the saving of her people and the rebuilding and scouting and stuff like that. All of that's going on. There's
I'm
a moment-
unimpressed.
Valid. There's a moment where she pauses a little bit and then goes, Eshna, dear, it's been so long.
It has. And then I'm gonna like send to her brain and be like, thank you for calling me by my new name. I appreciate it.
Indeed. The room itself, there's a meager meal that looks untouched at a large stone table. On one side, you can see the waterfall and a throne under the waterfall. It looks like there's a back room behind said waterfall, and various air elementals, almost like birds, in slow motion flit about the room. You can see beautiful fractal lights coming off the waterfall, but the lights themselves seem to be alive and flitting around the room as well. There's a waft of incense as well, kind of this earthy spice. The ground itself is dirt. The building looks like used to be wood, is petrified into almost this dry shale gray material. And she glides across the room. Welcome to the Silver Bastion.
Thank you for for taking us in, especially after the chaos that is happening now. We actually came because of that chaos and hoping to warn you on what exactly has been happening with all of the Jinn.
I'll admit I have not spread my gaze far from my little neck of the woods. What has
Would
been
we know who
happening
Irinor
with the
is?
rest of the Jinn? Irior?
Irior?
What you got from his minions was that the Church of Death drove them out of the swamps to the north, far north.
Oh, that's where I know. Okay, that's the aboleth thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, what was that last thing that she said, Jeff? She doesn't look far outside of her little land, so she doesn't know what's been happening with the other Jinn?
Correct, thank you.
Okay. Well, I have some thought to believe that this group that calls themselves the... What was it? Chain Circle?
Unchained? Chained?
Nope, chained.
Unchained.
The chain circle.
The Chain Circle is calling down or collecting Jinn or something along those lines. They're...
I got it. I got this.
Okay, thank you.
Kylo's
Philo
hand goes on
knows.
your shoulder. Listen. There's these people called the Mage Breakers, who we thought were really strong people. They were just people that were just going after like spellcasters and stuff. And turns out they're not even like the highest level of people because they're controlled by like the Chain Circle.
He doesn't need to. It's okay.
The Chain Circle of pretty evil people. They're kind of owned by all the wealthy people. You know how upsetting wealthy people can be, and so they are like in charge of everything. And they have like there's there's jars that can control and capture like very powerful creatures. They've been actually going around capturing a bunch of Jinn, which is why we came here, because we need to stop them from capturing all the Jinn, because if somebody has all the Jinn, then they have all of the power. You know how it is. And then there's also like other churches that are just like soul farming, and they're trying to do their own thing. I don't even know what they're trying to do yet, but if we stop these people from getting all the Jinn.
And I'm worried they have Mere Sky.
And also my dad.
Even Mere Sky.
And also my dad.
Her dad's a Jinn?
No. He's just real smart.
It's unrelated
right.
to the Jinn thing, but also
Got it.
kind of correlated.
Sorry, it just there was so much going on so fast.
Indeed.
Is Roa still on fire?
You're not sure. You're inside.
Oh, he didn't come. Okay.
Bartholomew did come with and stands at attention by the door. Does not seem concerned about her safety. She pauses.
I'm going to quickly pop into her mind real fast during that pause. I'm gonna be like, I know we haven't always seen eye to eye, but the beautiful woman standing next to me, kind of like to Levy, is also his daughter, and does not know of my relations with her father. So if we could just keep it to facts in the conversation held, it would be much appreciated.
And then you hear a response that is only heard by you. But she does know that Mere Sky is her father.
Yes, she does know that.
Turns to Levy. And then remembers to turn back to Thylo. Dear, you need some tea. You need to calm yourself. All will be well. I can only thank you all so much. And while she's talking, she is reading Levy. She is focusing very intently on Levy. She says, all will be well. I can only be so thankful for coming to me in my time of need. Of course, you are welcome to stay here as long as you need, and whenever you need sanctuary, you can find safety within my bows. I also would like to gift you many things as thanks. Dear, says to Levy, what is your name?
Lavina. Lavina Vetra.
And you are Genasi?
I am. My father is Mere Sky.
Interesting. Mere Sky had more foresight than I ever gave him credit for. My dear, you are what we know as Duskborn. If what our good Eshna says is true, then you, my dear, are the youngest Genasi, and therefore have the closest connection to investiture. You are capable of a great many things in this time of the waning power of the Jinn. You are Duskborn, created in an age when you are most needed.
Needed for what?
I don't know. Mere Sky knew, assumedly. But please, we have so much to discuss. Tell me of these changed circles. Looks at Thylo. Go. As she steps into the waterfall for a second and comes back with 5 gifts and begins laying them out on the table. I sense a
I don't know if I have any like specific information written down about the chain circle, but I'm assuming
you begin talking a bit more about what you know and stuff like that.
I start following her into the waterfall as she does that, and then as she turns back, I go, oh, and then I start backing up as
she does not seem affronted at all. Her politeness is her armor, is her weapon, if that makes sense. She places 5 things in front of each of you. In front of Pod, a vial. Maybe not a vial, maybe more of a wine skin that has beautiful calligraphy written all about it. A small piece of chalk for Eshna. These strange wraps for Levy, like bracers. A pair of circled black sunglasses for Thylo, and a horn for Anarian. She cuts you off, Thylo. You, dear, says to Pod. What is your name? I can sense the Feyan touch about you.
Yep. I'm Pod. Just Pod.
And you, says to Anarian. And it's an official episode.
I'm Anarian.
She waits for more, and if she doesn't receive any, she politely moves on. Okay. Eshna, dear. I've been trying for some time to flee this realm. I have sensed that aught was amiss, but I knew not what. Mirsky was not the only one who went quiet. I took this for malice, or avarice, or pettiness. Now I know that my fears are confirmed. My heart's intent is to leave this realm and join the wild hunt with the Fae. But I have come to discover that this realm is shut tight. Not the door to the Fae, which should be here. The thumbprint of the Stormfather prevents this. But access to any realm is shut by a power greater than even I, even Mirsky.
What could that even be?
The gods.
I thought you guys competed with the gods.
We do, in many ways, and in many ways we are their betters. But when it comes to matters of authority, they have a bit of the final say.
Well, that seems to be one of the problems we ran into, was the Stormfather is just disappeared or left or gone or something.
You get a very, very visible reaction from her from
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, and it seems like the Chain Circle was trying to use Mirsky to catch me for some ritual to try and claim the power or something. That's what we recently ran into and got away from.
Oh, and also the soul farming. That's a thing.
Yeah, they're trying...
Oh, that's regular practice amongst the powerful folk of this realm.
That's true.
Oh, good.
So I don't know how his thumbprint could be keeping any door to the Feywild closed when he's not here.
He locked it, but does not have to be around for it to remain locked.
It's like an iPhone. Got it.
And if this is true and he is truly gone, then I have been working in vain all of this time. And I am trapped within this pain.
Well, I'm sorry, but
Of course.
help us fix it? If we get enough gin back, maybe we can work together?
I
Yeah,
like
and
that.
no, the pain here. I'm sorry, the pain here isn't so bad. Like, just check it out. Just pulls out one of my cheese sticks, hands it. There are good things in this pain.
They are rather good.
She hesitantly becomes corporeal and takes your cheese stick. Looks at you one more time and politely takes a small bite
It's 6 temporary HP.
and begrudgingly takes another small bite. And we'll continue to snack on this for the duration of the conversation. How may I assist you, Eshna?
Well, the last thing that we knew was Mirsky landed in the swamp, up north of here, and now the swamp is trying to come into your land, so...
That was unforeseen. Irior is Eldritch, yes, but of the powerful people of this realm, he's a bit of a small fish.
Well, a big fish that we have been looking for a while is actually Thylo's father. And I gesture towards Thylo. I feel like he knows a lot of things that we need to know.
So the primary directive, if you will, and excuse me, is to find your father, Thylo. Would you be willing to stay a time here with me while I searched your memories and used arcane abilities to locate him?
I'm gonna glance over at Bartholomew.
Deadpan as always.
Yeah, but did it not come through? I said yes.
No, yeah. There was a.
Oh, okay.
Everyone's.
A little shocked. Wait.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yes.
I also have the means to teleport the rest of you elsewhere. Beneath me is one of the ancient ruins, and I have access to the teleportation magics to the other ruins. And Eshna, the rest of you. Not really getting a connection with Anarian or Pod. Thylo, she is willing to help. Levy, she has a vested interest in. Eshna, she is primarily focused on. I mean it when I say that you can return here and find sanctuary. The party now has a potential base of operations here. At any time you want to come back here for relative safety. If the heat gets too down on you guys, as it were, if you were trying to run from the law or whatever have you, this is a very, very hidden land that is very well defended. You now have a powerful ally, Anarian.
Where is Boyo with his deceased brother?
He is still outside somewhere.
Oh, I almost forgot. I run outside.
Okay, you step outside. Everyone's dead. No, I'm just kidding.
The world's on fire. Ro is
Step
like,
outside, and you can see the humdrum. You step outside, and directly next to the other door is Seven, and he's got his back up against the door. He's been eavesdropping, and his bow is pulled. No one has noticed him. He's stealthed all the way here, and he's trying to save you guys. He looks at you guys. He looks at you, goes. Just puts the bow away. You good?
I mean, it's impressive, but unnecessary. Was it Loam? Loam, was it? What have you seen? I'm looking for Loam or the satyr with his carrying his.
Yeah. Points him out. You can see various other people are attending to his wounds, and his brother's prone form is beside him. Other bodies are around as well. It seems that they're attending to the wounded before they can attend to the dead.
What's his name?
His name is Leandersis, and his brother's name is Leon, I believe. George, you might remember better than me.
The dead one, I believe, is Lion.
Lion.
The Lion.
And brother is
because Leanne and Leon, Lean and Leon survived.
Okay. You can see
Lion did not.
Leanne and Leon both mourning. And Lion is corpse.
Lying around.
Lion is prone.
So you really haven't been in contact while Anarian runs off. You haven't been in contact with any of the Jinn at all?
One tried to contact me long ago. Maybe a year or two. His name was Hamish. I didn't give him much credence at the time. He is, to his words, tucked away in the lands of Rowit. And that's the other side of the continent.
So I'm guessing this is not one that I know.
You remember Hamish. He was a bit of a drunkard and was very much just kind of like, you all take yourselves way too seriously.
Yeah,
Nice, fun
he was
guy.
in the 13th Hunger Games and he won somehow.
Huh.
Why wouldn't you answer his call? My dad always said he was a great time.
Did he?
Okay.
He was... he was flippant, to say the least. He had no greater scheme. Now I wish I had, now that I know that she has that look on her face all of a sudden of like, oh my god, am I the last one? And she sits. I can't even get back to the moon, Eshna.
I haven't been able to get back up even to the sky for years.
You see a look of like realization that her suffering pales in comparison to what you have lost. And you see well, make an insight check. What you see is
I'm pretty good at those.
Is a genuine remorse for how dismissive she has been of you this whole time.
21.
And it's genuine. She gets up and goes, Eshna dear, I would atone for how I've treated you in any way I can. She kind of takes your hands. Windy hands. Tell me you'll stay for a while before you go.
Eshna, who has always kind of only wanted acceptance from the other Jinn, just like takes her hands out, like almost being like dismissive of it, and then like putting her into like a big hug. And I'm just like, you've already been forgiven, especially for helping my friends. And of course we'll stay. I'll happily stay.
This is well. And she extricates herself.
It's a quick collect self.
So what do we have here? And she begins to talk about the magic items. Over to Anarian.
He'll run over to whichever one L number one, I
Door
guess.
Number 3. Hi.
Did you still? This is a really stupid question. You want your brother back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Cool. And I just go.
Gently.
I cast resurrection.
What's it look like?
Can you be real nonchalant about it? I think that would be the funniest part.
The boop on the nose.
Well, all right.
Good to go. All right.
Sprinkled some diamond dust or whatever the heck it costs.
Just Salt Bay boop.
You noticeably don't feel the attention of a Mora or a Miss on you as this happens. And he goes, "Oh, that's the good stuff! Shite! What happened? What I miss?" And they go, "Brother!" and they dogpile him. He goes, "Oh!" And they quickly, all three of them scamper up and begin hugging you, Anarian. Thank you.
Yes, of course.
Life debt.
Take it easy for a few days. You'll need to rest still.
All three of them, very similar looking, being brothers. They're all just wide-eyed, doe-eyed looking at you like, "Oh, I can't thank you enough. Can't thank you." And they just keep hugging you.
All right, yep. Mm-hmm.
One of them turns and surprisingly pulls out a drum, like a little hand drum, and goes, "Ba-boom!" And people turn. And he goes, the heroes, and starts singing your praises to the rest of the party, begins speaking, waxing eloquent upon the party as a whole, but Anarian being this force that came from on high and drove down the just starts making bullshit up about it, and the party and
that didn't that wasn't
the people as a whole, the circle, having you to work with as a visual, begins like cheering you on, and you're getting a lot of attention right now.
Tries to like but then kind of bumps into one. Is like, oh no, I wasn't
you try to, and then the three keep herding you back to the forefront. It looks like they're about to start picking you up when a tap on the shoulder of the drummer, he turns and sees Roa, who begins a hand gesture, and the room kind of, and the mood kind of sombers a bit, and he goes, and he signals back and looks over at you and Ari, and he goes, he would like to be escorted into the temple.
No.
Sure, I guess.
Some kind of cultural thing that you're not aware of. You're not really sure what's going on there. You're not familiar with the aristocracy of the elves specifically.
I'm just gonna do a little. Ro would like to come in. Is that all right? I don't know if anyone could just wander in, or if it's by invitation only. I don't know.
You sense the attention. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna ask.
Yeah, feel free.
Oh, Evie, we have another friend outside. Is it cool if they come on in?
Yes, dear.
Wait.
Goes
and
oh, go ahead.
Like flings open the door.
Seven gets blown over the. No, I'm just kidding.
Anarian will escort Ro in.
Okay, and Seven just walks in as well. Seven just tries to, like he owns the place, like he's supposed to be here, just kind of on the coattails of Anarian's glory. Just kind of saunters in behind. Eviosa goes, Roa, at mine table. Please sit. I will have sustenance for you shortly. Roa walks in, makes a strange gesture with his hand, and takes a very eloquent bow before seating himself at the table, and kind of steeples his fingers and watches along. Shortly, he has brought a needle and a wine skin of a type, and you watch what you saw before, Thylo, as he sticks himself and begins working the mechanism and begins pumping something into his veins, and you see a relaxed nature come over him. All right, so magic items.
What we got?
Excellent. So, who wants to go first?
Me.
Okay. Levy. Page 134. Good lord. I can do this. There we go. The elemental wraps. These cloth arm wraps are decorated with elemental symbols depicting flames, lightning bolts, snowflakes, and similar. You have resistance to acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder damage while you wear these arm wraps. You choose the type of damage when you first attune to the wraps, and you can choose a different type of damage at the end of a short or long rest. The wraps have 10 charges. When you hit with an unarmed strike while wearing these wraps, you can expend up to 3 of its charges. For each charge you expend, the target takes an extra 1d6 damage of the type you have chosen. The wrap regains 1d6 plus 4 expended charges daily at dawn. If you expend the last charge, roll a d20. On a 1, the wraps unravel and fall to the ground and become non-magical. I will send you more information on that later. Just remind me after stream. Who's next?
What that horn do, I guess.
Okay. I heard Jake first. Jake! Oh, my dum-dum. Hang on. I know the alphabet. Yeah, man. There we go. The Ghost Dragon Horn. Scales from dead dragons cover this wooden curved horn. You can use an action to speak the horn's command word and then blow the horn, which emits a blast in a 30-foot cone containing shrieking spectral dragon heads. Each creature in the cone must make a DC 17 wisdom saving throw. On a failure, a creature takes 5d10 psychic damage and is frightened of you for a minute. On a success, the creature takes half the damage and is not frightened. Dragons have disadvantage on the saving throw and take 10d10 psychic damage instead of 5. A frightened target can repeat the wisdom saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on itself on a success. If a dragon takes damage from the horn shriek, the horn has a 20% chance of exploding. The explosion deals 10d10 psychic damage to the blower and destroys the horn. Once you use the horn, it can't be used again until the next dawn. If you kill a dragon while holding or carrying the horn, you regain use of the horn. And I'm also going to add in the additional fact of if you kill a dragon, the 10d10 becomes 11d10. And it stacks as you collect more spectral dragons and collect it into the horn.
Sorry, guys. This just became a dragon slaying campaign, and you didn't know it.
I numbered half of these magic items like a dum-dum. Eyes of the Outer Dark. They are strange, kind of black circular sunglasses. I'll send a picture later.
Harry Potter, got it.
Kinda. Eyes of the Outer Dark. These lenses are crafted of polished, opaque black stone. When placed over your eyes, however, they allow the wearer not only improved vision, but glimpses into the vast emptiness between the stars. While wearing these lenses, you have dark vision out to a range of 60 feet. If you already have dark vision, the range is extended by 60 feet. As an action, you can use the lenses to pierce the veils of space and see the outer darkness. You gain the benefits of the foresight and true seeing spells for 10 minutes. Those are 9th level spells.
Neato.
If you activate this property and you aren't suffering from madness, you take 3d8 psychic damage. Once used, this property of the lenses can't be used again until the next dawn.
I feel like I'm always kind of a little mad.
And that leaves us with the illustrious Eshna and Pod. Who's up?
Doesn't matter to me. I just know that Pod was going to take a swig of that, regardless of what's in it.
Okay. You taking a swig?
Yeah, I figured Pod was watching that heartfelt moment between Heshin and Eviosa. I was just like, oh, and just without thinking, just drink whatever's in front of them.
Potion of Empowering Truth.
Oh, good.
A withered snake's tongue floats in the shimmering golden liquid within the crystalline vial. When you drink this potion, you regain 1 expended spell slot or 1 expended use of a class feature such as Divine Sense, Rage, Wild Shape, or other feature with limited uses. Until you finish a long rest, you can't speak a deliberate lie. You are aware of this effect after drinking the potion. Your words can be evasive as long as they remain within the boundaries of truth.
Pod drinks it and goes, this could be problematic.
It has a 50-50...
And that's the truth.
It has a 50-50 chance of replenishing daily at dawn.
Cool. Well, I got my Channel Divinity back.
And Chalk of Exodus. This piece of chalk glitters in the light as if infused with particles of mica. The chalk has 10 charges. You can use an action to expend 1 charge to draw on a door on any solid surface upon which the chalk can leave a mark. You can then push open the door while picturing a real door within 10 miles of your current location. The door you picture must be one that you have passed through in the normal fashion once before. The chalk opens a magical portal to that other door, and you can step through the portal to appear at the other location as if you had stepped through that other door. At the destination, the target door opens, revealing a glowing portal from which you emerge. Once through, you can shut the door, spelling the portal, or you can leave it open for up to a minute. While the door is open, any creature that can fit through the chalk door can traverse the portal in either direction. Each time you use the chalk, roll a d20. On a roll of 1, the magic malfunctions and connects you to a random door, similar to the one you pictured within the same range. Though it might be a door you've never seen before, the chalk becomes non-magical when you use the last charge.
Okay.
And
Got it.
again, I will
Chalk
send all this
zone.
information.
Chalk zone, for sure. Chalk zone. My curiosity is, it says anyone who can fit through the chalk door. So if I draw it real small and then wild shaped,
Mouse door.
mouse door.
All right. What do you guys want to do with the rest of the as we wrap up for the night? Philo, you are going to be staying for a time within the circle of the Silver Bastion to get a promised location for your father. Go ahead.
Can I cast locate object on those earrings and see where if they're still in those islands areas?
Yes. You get a specific island.
Ooh.
It is just off the coast. It's strange. The sensation is odd, as if how do I want to say this? As if it was reverberating and vibrating at an insane speed, just in one spot.
Okay. The island or the items?
The item. The
Okay.
earrings.
Okay. Coach. I think that's all I really want to do.
Okay.
Just check in on that.
Anything else, my friends?
Probably just general jibber jabber with Aviosa. Kind of like getting an idea of who she was, why are her people cannibals, why, just like asking a ton of questions, information about both present, past, stuff like that.
Okay.
And I can send you a list of questions. That's easier.
Sure. I feel like those would be best responded to in character.
Okay. Then
It's
what?
already
Which
already
might-
9,
Yeah,
so
which might take
Yeah.
a good chunk
Yeah.
of time. So
That's why I said just kind of
Yeah.
general. You could tell me maybe a vibe she gives off. Really, I am curious about why the cannibal thing, though.
That's something
I'll
I
let you
need to
answer that.
slowly unpack with you in character, I feel like.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Bot is trying to get over the fact that they're about to not have Thylo for an extended period of time.
Sure, what's that look like?
A lot of crying, probably. I imagine comedic background of just a lot of that, a lot of consoling.
Yeah. Okay. It's gonna be okay. Yeah.
It's not gonna be okay. It's not gonna be okay, Thylo.
It is.
No,
this
that's
is
the
best,
truth. No.
It's the best thing that we can do right now.
We're gonna wrap him up in a nice little cocoon. He's gonna be okay.
Oh, cocoons are great.
like a burrito.
Like a burrito.
No.
Not like a
signed up
burrito.
for
Explicitly
this.
not like that. Not around here.
Why is there seasoning next to the
The satyrs lick their lips. I feel like that's a good comedic way to end this.
I feel like, yeah. Chat, thank you for being here. Yeah, I see some people asking in the chat, our esteemed Ben Brainard, our magnificent friendo, has a bunch of shows coming up for the next couple of episodes. And there are only 2 more episodes in the season before we start our summer series. So this is our nice little neat way of him getting a prominent answer for his arc before we start our summer series. And don't worry, we'll be picking up right here, or wherever we leave off in the next couple of sessions. We'll be picking right up there come the next beginning of the school season. Yeah, if you want to catch up on the previous summer series, that's my sequitur. If you want my segue, if you want to pick up on the previous summer series or any of these fully edited episodes of the 3 weekly campaigns we stream, head over to the YouTube Jake and Feffers. We've got them, and we've got a lot more on the way. I am going to be handing off the reins to Ben and our fantastic Critfail Jake here for the summer series. I'm very excited. We've got a couple of other fun things in store as well. I'm very excited about that. So you will be getting your Ben fix, don't worry, for the summer series. And of course, Jake with his Adventures in Middle Earth campaign, I'm very excited about. I might have said the name wrong, I'm sorry. Hit up the Discord if you want to join our community. We're as chaotic as we're wholesome, and don't go anywhere just yet. We will be doing a raid. It goes a long way for who we raid. It goes a long way for us here at the Long Shot Table. That's it for me. I'm going to Gen Con. If you see me at Gen Con, feel free to get my attention first, and then I will most likely give you a hug. Yeah. Good shit. George.
Yay! Hi, I'm George now, not Cast anymore, or Chat anymore.
I got there.
Nice to meet you.
Cast, the talent.
Cast, I'm the talent. Anyway, yeah, you can follow me on Instagram and on here. There's another thing I don't think I'm allowed to like say out loud yet, so we'll wait for that. And then, but I'll also be at Heinefall and in November, and you'll see me at MomoCon not this weekend, but next weekend. Wow, that is coming up real fast, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So next weekend, and then followed immediately by ColossalCon the weekend after that. So if you want to play some Avatar Legends and get to know me, go to both of those locations. I'll also be at Gen Con, along with a couple of other places. So I'm just everywhere. Say hi to me. Dorky.
Guys, I'm that dorky cosplayer, and yeah, not too much going on with me. The only thing that I really have on the radar right now is also Heinefall, which I am very excited for. I think this time I want to make specific items for the event.
Ooh.
Like costume stuff and whatnot, and I've been planning things, so that's really what I have in the works. But yeah, that's about it. Taylor?
Hi everyone, I'm Taylor Ann Tracy. You can find me everywhere as Taylor Ann Tracy. I write the story and I run the game for Heinefall, which is a live-action role-play LARPing event in Texas. I know you saw a lot of wonderful creators recently out at the Evermore Park for the Convergence, for Quincy's Convergence. And if you want to experience something like that, that's kind of like what Heinefall is, except there's no dice rolling. You have to have all the conversations in real time with NPCs and other players and other characters and solve puzzles in real time and hit each other with foam swords. It's really exciting. It's a lot of fun. Check out our website. There's commercials, there's videos, there's photos. You can read all of the lore that I've written. You could join the Discord and find out that there's 200 more pages of lore that I've written.
It's a phenomenal experience.
It's a really fun time. My next LARP that I will be going to is Bicoline, which is the largest LARP in North America up in Canada. And I'm going with the Voyage North. So if you enjoy LARPing, check that one out as well. That's all for me. I'll pass it off to Jake.
Hello, I'm Critfail Jake. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram. I play an Aryan. Jeff mentioned I will be DMing the Lord of the Rings campaign come summer. I still haven't quite nailed down exactly which era I will be doing, which is a problem since it's only 2 weeks away. But that's fine. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. Dorky, or whoever hasn't gone yet. Ben.
Hi, I'm Ben Brainard. You can find me on the internet. I play Thylo Match, and I might find my dad, so that's cool. I won't be around for the next couple of weeks. I'll be in Indiana that whole time, which it's Indiana. But I'll be back for the summer series on Tuesdays. I'm still finishing the rules for it.
It snuck up
But
on
we're
all
almost
of us,
there,
I feel
so-
like.
Yeah, I needed the deadline, or else I just wouldn't ever finish. So
it was like
it's gonna be fun.
Good, yeah.
Yeah, it's just, I'm writing a new subclass for every class where all the abilities are powered by hit die, and it might be super broken, but why not?
Excellent. Yeah, I think it was last week when I was like, oh, that's next month. Okay. Oh god. I need to start talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone pile into this raid. We're gonna go kick it with Lightbox Gnomes and huge ups to Nomads. Thank you so much, friendo. Have a good one, Nomad. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. You're the best around. Don't mean to interrupt that stuff. Hello. And everyone say bye obnoxiously for me. Bye.
Farewell.
Toodles.
See you laters.
Crocodiles.
Wait.